It's time and we get into the turkey. Just fat as hell eating all the beef jerky. Why are you on Discord? Aren't you like 30? On Twitter hitting up e-girls getting flirty. Half your age and a bigger than you'll ever be. More subs on my second channel than you'll ever see. More subs on my second channel than you'll ever eat. Money growing longer than your penis you should never see. You want some advice? Well, here's my tip. Dog, if I was you, I'd probably end my whole shit. Dog, if I was you, lose weight and go lift. Do a couple push-ups and lose those tits. You're a loser and a creep, that's 2 out of 3. Lowy ass shoes on my motherfucking feet. I'ma hit Tippy with a 2-2-3. Leave his ass dead in the motherfucking street.
I see them making fun of you on Kiwi farms. They're talking about how much of a freak you are. And I'd honestly feel bad, and I'd offer you my pity, but I'm busy out here buying me a sleek new car.
You just stay away from the goth mommies. Shoot you in the head like COD zombies. Boy, you old as fuck like Rob Zombie. Trying to give keffals that slop topic. Bitch, I'm with Bobby, I roll up a stogie. I hash it on Tipster and tell him to blow me. You trying to eat burgers, especially Zoe. You said you was leaving, you better get going. Gonna deactivate, cry like a bitch. Rude to her own you throwing a fit. Bitch, I'm dark, but I'm getting it lit. Bring up my DMs, I don't give a shit.
Sub count stuck like you in a tub. Trying to get bitches to give you a tug. All in their DMs like, give me a hug. Gain more weight and you gain new subs.
Honestly, Tipster, fuck you. Hannah Animal, she a slut too. Tryna fuck Jalen? Yuck, dude. No IRL lady's gonna touch you. Are you 35 and still beefing with kids? Need to lay off the Oreos, word up to Nick. Before we wrap up, got a question real quick. Why do all the hot ones not like dick?
I see them making fun of you on Kiwi farms. They're talking about how much of a creep you are. And you're such a fat loser that no girl would wanna touch you, even if she's on the ground and needs that CPR.
I just put Tipster in a king-size casket. Triple XL. You're like H3, but without the money. Your channel's dead, I find it funny. Shout out to Chris, but I love Sunny.
But I've seen pictures of you. Yo, Nicholas Diorio, what's up, my dude? I hope you're having a dope-ass time this weekend, but I got one thing to say to you, all right? You know, there's 2 really fat motherfucking commentators in the commentary community on YouTube, okay? There's me, and then there's fucking you. But I've seen pictures of you from fucking VidCon, and I gotta be completely honest, all right? Bo Blacks did you wrong with that one picture where you're sitting on the couch and you look fat as fuck. But looking at that picture, you are definitely fatter than me, all right? Maybe I'm taller, and as a result of that, I'm fucking heavier. But looking at you, you're definitely wider, okay? You're definitely a fat motherfucker. But I still love you. Peace out, homie. Hey, Aiden Projects, listen here, you motherfucker. Why are you lame? You're just fucking lame, all right? Fuck you.
Fat on fat crime. So true. Fat on fat crime. It's unfortunate that in America to this day, we have such significant issues. Race relations, lack of money, poor health care, and fat on fat violence. Why do fat people fight each other? Why? The fat people need to create a union and come up as a way to strike down the better fortunate, the people with the better genes, the people that are not fat. Fat people are a plague. They're a plague on America. Tipster wants to eat Nick. So true. So true. He wants to eat Nicholas Diorio. It's the only way to do things. Tipster, lose some weight, bro. Because I saw that photo of Nick recently. He's looking skinny. Hello. Thank you for stopping by today. Let's say hello to some people in chat. Empress, Riddy, Squatchin, Shogun, Media Sage of Winds, Medai, whatever. Star, Weaver of Dreams, Mr. Gamer, Ultra Slim. Hope you and the baby are doing well. I'm very excited for you guys. I hope the baby's doing very well for you. Hello, Cuz Tyler. Hello, Babu. Nick Diorio, the skinny legend. So true. Once Nick loses all the fat, he'll become a skinny legend. All right, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Hello. Welcome back to another stream today. According to a Twitter account, I look like I scare children. I don't know. The guy that I saw in his photos, or person or individual or it or they, I don't know what their pronouns are, didn't care to remember. This person is a loser. And I made fun of them all day yesterday. It was great. The baby's doing great. I am very happy about your baby. I'm very happy. Chef, are you having fun? Distracting the chat? Okay, there you go. Now he's gone. See? See what happens? See what happens? See what you guys do? You guys get all excited about Chef, and then he just walks away. It happens every time. He doesn't like you guys, which is unfortunate. Because I like you guys. Maybe. It's like a 50-50 shot. I like you guys. I also want to say thank you to the Gaming Wish for getting us started on Donos today. We have a pretty decently long stream. I also need to say something. Before we get started, I want to show you guys something. And I think it's important. I think it's very important that I show this tweet to you guys because it's going to be very important for the new what I am dubbing what I have seen. It's called the Lolcow podcast. Now, if you didn't know, Keemstar was trying to put together a podcast between DSP, Wings of Redemption, and Boogie 2988. A great lineup. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not coming at Keem for not being more inventive with it, but I think I've come up with a way better lineup. And they did it all themselves. They didn't need Keemstar to help. They didn't need any additional work for them. Do you want to know the Lolcow podcast now? It is Tipster, Keffals, and Xanderhall. Now, if you don't know who Xanderhall is, I'm not going to explain shit to you about him because I care so little about Xanderhall. Right here is all you need to know about Xanderhall. So, someone hacked my PayPal or Steam, I don't know which yet, somehow and siphoned all the money out of it into their Steam account. Rip all my money! Shouldn't your bank be able to intervene in situations like this? Xanderhall, I don't use a bank. I use PayPal. This is the guy who has been a part and, in my opinion, got dragged into an entire situation that I don't think he's ready for. I know he tried to intervene or infiltrate the commentary community at one point, and I need to say something. I have defended Xanderhall at one point, and funny enough, with Tipster. Me and Tipster defended Xanderhall from somebody who was trying to say that Xanderhall had to refund them for 4 years of donations or some shit. We defended Xanderhall together. So the people can't turn around and say, well, Chris, you don't know a lot about Xanderhall. You can't shit on him. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can make fun of the dumb bitch as much as I fucking want. It's funny. This is the greatest tweet ever put out in human history. The man lost all of his money because he didn't have a bank account. Think about that. How does he buy things? More base version of flamenco. Star, that is a horrible comparison of me. Never call me flamenco. Never in your goddamn life. Holy shit. Anyways, I'm having fun just posting drunk tipster videos. They're always incredible. Right here. They're always incredible. Nick, stop liking these with your alt account. Every time I tweet recently, he's tweeting on his alt account. You're killing me here. You're killing me, bro. Come on. Oh, God. Before we get into the tipster stuff, I want to talk about this real quick. Now, chat, do you remember the iDub stream that I did, that I called out Franchesca Ramsey for being white racist and mixing up iDubs with Chris Raygun? Does anyone remember where I owned a black woman on racism? Does anyone remembers that? I fucking owned this bitch. All right. So, I posted a tweet joke, which was a photo of iDubbbz and Chris Ray Gun side by side with the Pam meme, being like, it's the same picture. She got very mad at me and Comment Cop for this. If you don't know, even Anissa has denounced what Franchesca Ramsey has said. So she blocked me on Twitter, naturally, because a strong, independent black woman can't handle a little bit of criticism. Franchesca, the washed-up Gamergate 2015 MTV decoded loser, tweets about me behind a block. I want to be clear. I want to clear this up. The show about iDubbbz's apology and his content. Yes, he made at least one vid about MTV Decoded. He did not make a video about MTV Decoded, you stupid fucking bitch. I'm not confusing Ian and Chris Ray Gun. Yes, you are. Ian acknowledges his influence on the anti-SJW reaction genre. Ian was never a part of the anti-SJW reaction genre. That was Chris Ray Gun, Bunty King, fucking, who else? It's Armored Skeptic, Sargon of Akkad, Ethan Ralph. Those guys were the anti-SJW reaction content. That's what they were. So you're already wrong in the start of this. H3H3 was also a part of that. I forgot. H3H3. Shoe on head. Good examples, people. My point stands. No, it doesn't. You're fucking wrong. Just own up to it. Sorry, I have not mentally cataloged every YouTube vid from 2012 to 2020 saying racist shit about me. But iDubbbz's own admission. His channel contributed to normalization of harassment on the platform, which I've experienced firsthand. You don't have to believe me. It happened. You are a dumb fucking cunt. You know that? You're a dumb cunt. Everything that is said here sounds like a old Gamergate article. Like the BuzzFeed bullshit. This woman only made BuzzFeed articles the whole fucking time. She has been delusional since 2015, and she's fucking delusional now. It's telling that anyone would suggest I need to apologize to iDubbbz. I never said you had to apologize. I just said that you were wrong, bitch. I said that you were wrong. I didn't say you had to apologize. I just think the idea of you and your little friend being like, oh, Jinx deserves reparations for iDubbbz's content cop. Yeah, no, I don't believe that for a fucking second. Jinx should not get paid for being made fun of for making shit fucking content. That's all it was, bitch. That's all it was. You just mad you got called out by me and Comment Cop. Let's see here. It's telling that anyone would suggest I need to apologize to iDubbbz, considering he acknowledged he built his platform on racism. No, he didn't. He never did. You guys have implanted this idea that iDubbbz made racist content, like just significantly and directly racist, bigoted content for the purpose of being racist. That's not what it was. So please, bitch, jam it in your ass. Considering acknowledging built the platform off as racism. The interaction I had at an airport did not involve the N-word. I never said it did. Nobody said that. I was approached by someone, said they were a fan of his. I don't believe you. You also lied about a conversation that you had with Andy Worski, Bunty King, because you had a behind-the-scenes conversation with them about everything. She don't know you, little bro? Yes, she does. She knows me and Comment Cop now. But, like, nobody said that somebody said the N-word to you at the airport. We were just like, this sounds a little dumb. This sounds a little made up. Anyways, I did the show because she shows extreme care and professionalism with how she handles topics on her channel. No, she didn't. She didn't do research into the Jinx video. She just saw a black guy got made fun of by iDubbbz, which means racism. That's all the research was. It wasn't in-depth to his content, not in-depth to the times at all. It's just like, oh my God, did you know that iDubbbz made fun of a black guy? That's all it was. That's the whole interview. Chris, Michael Alberto hates Zaptai. Also, Leafy is battling the all-right and gays thoughts. I think Leafy does not know what he stepped into with the Kiwi farmer people. I don't think Leafy really knows the position he's put himself in. I think he thinks it's, like, funny for now, but it's not going to be funny soon. You don't want to fuck with those people. I think Michael needs to stop. I'm going to be perfectly real. I think he just needs to stop. I think it's just ridiculous. The positions he's taking. Shaft, do not open the door, please. Please, please, do not open the door. I think that video, he can make it for all I care about, right? Like, I don't care if he makes the video, but, like, I genuinely believe that Michael heading that is not a good idea. Anyways, I don't need to convince strangers of my reality. The people who don't like me will continue not to like me, and they'll continue to claim I'm an irrelevant nobody despite still making content about me for years because you're an easy target. You're like a low punching bag. You're like those punching bags that boxers use where they're just fucking tapping it all day. It's because you're dumb. It's because you're dumb and it's funny to make fun of you. That's why people still make content about you to this day, you fucking loser. That's why. That's all it's ever been. You're actually a fucking clown. Put on a clown nose, wear some clown paint, and walk around. Walk around. You fucking clown. Chef, don't open the door. Bruh, stop it. Fix the door, but he keeps finding ways to open the door. It's actually a pain in my ass. It's whatever. Anyways, I just wanted to do my little rant on Franchesca because I'm right. Franchesca knows I'm right, and she can't admit it. That's the funnest part of all of this.
Yo, Nicholas Diorio.
I love this clip.
What's up, my dude? I hope you're having a dope-ass time this weekend, but I got one thing to say to you, right? You know, there's two...
Guys, this guy has a very healthy relationship with alcohol. He has a very healthy relationship with alcohol. Come on, guys. Very healthy relationship.
Really fat motherfucking commentators in the commentary community on YouTube, okay? There's me, and then there's fucking you. But I've seen pictures of you from fucking...
Keffals was right about commentary being right-wing. Ironic enough, I am not a right-wing person. There are some right-wing beliefs, obviously. You know, there are certain things. But I am not a right-leaning person very much. I advocate for a lot of social reform. But I'm not going to shove it in your fucking face. I don't care to. I don't care to make everything that I talk about political. Because politics suck. One's in the chat. If you think talking about politics is fucking boring, I want to see it. Like, seriously, the only wing Tipster cares about is chicken. So true. This channel is not for politics. This channel is to laugh at stupid people. It's always been that way, and it will forever be that way. Until the day I die, or the day this channel gets nuked off the platform, or if I get bored doing it. I swear to you, this channel will always be to laugh at stupid people. If the content changes into something else, it will still always have making fun of retardation somewhere in there. That is a promise. Make sure you like the stream if you're enjoying. I want to say thank you again, Gamerwitch, for getting us started on our first dono. Here's some money for playing this banger. True. Turkey Tom did make a banger. He did make a banger. But Keffals, Xanderhall, and Tipster didn't like it very much. They pretended to like it, or they pretended to, like, not watch the criticism video of Tipster beforehand. This is the start of a new podcast, the Lolcow podcast, the real Lolcow podcast. This is the new way of doing things. Get 3 retards on a stream and have them talk about shit that they don't even know anything about. Keemstar should not pay these three people to be on a podcast, but somebody should fund them to have the dumbest fucking podcast on planet Earth. This podcast will last 3 episodes. Also, there's another thing that I need to draw attention to here. I forgot about this. Let's see here. Tommy C. Extreme Dad.
Seeing Wendy Goon catch a stray in that stream really activated my almonds.
Yeah.
Xander sounds so bitter and self-hating in that clip.
Xander is always self-hating in that clip. He lost all of his money. He lost all of his money. I need to tell you guys something about xanderhall. Xanderhall, according to a small YouTube channel, actually slandered a man named Extreme Dad. Now, I know very little about this topic. What I am going to tell you is that you guys should watch Tommy C's live stream about it. The reason I am telling you that is for you to understand that Xanderhall and Vosh, 2 people that are very close to the 3 people we're talking about here, slandered a guy and called him a pedophile, which ended up ruining his life, and the allegations were false. I highly recommend you watch Tommy's stream after this one to understand why I don't respect Xanderhall. Now, let's get into it. Now, guys, I have a question to ask all of you. I have a question to ask the chat. Do you think, ones in the chat, that Tipster, Keffals, and Xanderhall actually watched, no joke, actually watched the full criticism video of Turkey Tom to Tipster? Do you think he did that? Do you think they did that? One's in the chat if they watched the actual video and criticized the video. I'm seeing a lot of 2s in chat. Man, this chat is so smart. They don't do a reaction to the actual criticisms of the video and to the call-outs that Turkey Tom made to Tipster. They reacted to just the song. And Xanderhall, being the fucking genius that he is, the Giga Chad genius that lost all of his money in a fucking PayPal account. I'm going to pull that back up for you guys. See, this guy, oh, don't look at that. This guy, where is it? Where's the Xanderhall one? Oh my God. There it is. This one. This guy. That's what he's known for. He's a very intellectual person to not have a bank account and lose all of his money in PayPal. Just remember that. He's very smart. So they do a reaction to Turkey Tom's diss track. Now, the reason the stream is titled Tipster Deflecting is because Tipster deflected a lot in this video. He deflected a lot, and it's funny. In chat, I don't have... Hey, Smaggle, instead of trolling, I need your help. Can you get me the live stream where Dojangles and Tipster have their blood sports on Augie stream? Can you get me that? I couldn't find it for some reason. But they do a reaction, and they ask Tipster like a handful of questions, and he just keeps ignoring it.
I'm sorry if you hear this, Turkey Tom, but this is just evidence that Keffals lives in your head beyond rent-free.
Question Xanderhall. I have a question for Xanderhall, being the intellectual dipshit of the politics community. Xander, was the video and music video about Keffals in its entirety, or did he make jokes at Keffals? Xander? Xanderhall, what are you doing? Are you retarded? Absolutely. That's not even a question. Xanderhall is the dumbest motherfucker to come out of the politics community.
You are paying her to live in your head.
Wait, paying her? When did Tom ever pay keffals for anything? When did Tom ever pay keffals for shit? Keffals ran from multiple iterations of trying to be able to talk to Tom, and then got butthurt that Tom had a good faith conversation with Null. Now, did Null say some shit that was over the line? Yeah, but Tom didn't do anything wrong. He just wanted a conversation with Null. That's all he wanted. But then Keffals thinks that Tom is pro-Nazis or whatever the fuck her original cope was. It doesn't go on stream with Tom. Okay, first off, never use the Game Boy noise ever again. I'm upset. I'm personally attacked here. Game Boy is my favorite console. How could you? How could you ruin Game Boy for me, Keffals? How could you? No!
I am excited to react to this. I'm glad that I have Zan here for this too.
Why are you glad that Zan... Who has ever in their life, in years, has ever said, not even joking, who has ever said that they're happy to have Xanderhall in a call? Who has said that? Other than Keffals. Who has said it? Who's happy to have Xanderhall around? I'm waiting. I'm fucking waiting. Nobody's happy to have Xanderhall in a fucking call. Not a single goddamn person like Xanderhall.
Oh my God.
This is so funny.
This, let me see.
Hold on.
All right, there's two sides.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Because that's going to be important very soon.
I did, when this came out, the night this came out, I did tweet out, I hate to admit it, but the diss track kind of slaps.
We all knew that was a cope. Hey, guys. How many of you think Tipster actually thought the diss track slapped? How many of you think that? Also, somebody donated a Ko-fi, whatever the fuck it's called. Hold on. Let me pull that up. Because I read those immediately. Thank you for the direct donation. The FBI just want to... Why is the FBI and CIA constantly fucking... Bro, I'm on a watch list. I feel like Leafy. I'm on a watch list. Just want to let you know that we have some good news and some bad news. The good news is that we're the ones that hacked this account, spent all the money on barbecue. The bad news is that the guy who ratioed by Keffals resigned from his position. He was the funniest guy. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 5 FBI. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but he can't rhyme for shit.
He can't rhyme for shit. Dude, it's a joke diss track. Okay. I am going to start something today. I'm going to start something today. We are now known as the Tipster Detractor community. Much like DSP with the Sons of Kojima, we are now the Sons of Donkey Kong Country. Tipster will be A-logged till the end of time. I have now dubbed everyone who A-logs Tipster a member of the Donkey Kong Country Donkey Kong Country, the Sons of DK, Sons of DKC. We are the Sons of DKC. Chris for president.
At one point he rhymes. Well, I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, let's go.
Tipster, who is Tevin? It's all Tevin's fault.
It's time and we get into the turkey. Just fat as hell eating all the beef jerky. Why are you on Discord? Aren't you like 30? On Twitter hitting up e-girls getting flirty. Have your age and a bigger than you'll ever be.
I'm just waiting for the pause. I want to hear this dumb shit that they have
My
to say.
favorite thing is that I was watching Turkey Tom on Cold Cuts, and he said that he literally just rented that car for the diss track. That is not his car.
No shit. Keffals is retarded. She's autistic. She actually is Just fucking stupid. Yes, keffals. Every music video ever made, 90% of the time, those cars are rented. Are you stupid? No shit. It was rented. No, that's actually Tom's car. It's actually his car. She's too dumb to know. She's too dumb to know. Does keffals rent her coke? Probably. But, like, think about that. How do you know so little about music videos? Like, I get it's probably bait for her to be like, lol, they fell for it. Because she's easy to predict. She's like, this is the thing, right? I have a low tolerance for people that are easy to predict. Xanderhall is easy to predict. Keffals is easy to predict. Tipster is easy to predict. They are three of the most predictable fucking people on planet Earth.
Tipster is the J-Tech of commentary community.
True. But, like, thank you for the two. But this is the thing. They are predictable, but they think that they're smart. This is the issue with people like this. They think that they're smart, but they're not. It's so funny. It's I love that they think that they're on like a higher plane of like mental existence, playing 4D chess and being like, oh, we're going to make a fake beef video and get everyone to react to us all mad like. You guys are fucking losers. Imagine taking 2 weeks, which I don't believe that shit, to make a fake-ass video beefing with each other. And then Xanderhall with his retarded Down syndrome take of, well, everyone just keeps lumping you and Tipster and keffals together. Why is that? Because they are one and the same. They are the same person. One has a dick, one doesn't have a dick. That's all. That's the difference. And keffals isn't 500 fucking pounds.
Car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. Like nobody. Like he probably makes pretty good money on his channel, but I don't think he makes.
He makes a lot of money on his channel. I am aware.
Lambo money.
It's just the whole thing is so goofy. The fact that he had to make a third channel to put this up because he knew like if he put it on his main or second channel, everyone would be like, "What the fuck is this?"
You are, say it with me, chat. Say it with me. You are fucking autistic. Say it with me, chat. You are autistic. You are autistic. Keffals. No shit. Did the cocaine fuck your brain up this fucking bad? No shit. No shit. Keffals. Did you not watch the video where this was from? Because this was not the main point of this upload. He just put it on the third channel so it can stand alone on its own. You do know it's a part of a full main channel video, right? Not a main channel. Full Tom Dark video, which still has 100,000 plus subs. That is a lot of subs. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at something real quick. Tipster. Man, 250,000 people have seen the Tipster video. It's almost like the music video wasn't the main part of the criticism. It was just a fun thing he wanted to do and evolve his content a little bit. But this is how stupid these people are. They're dumb as shit. They think that Tom uploaded this on its own on purpose to be like, oh, this is my criticism of Tipster. Here you go. Just a diss track. Bruh. How dumb are you people? How dumb are you fucking people? It's like actually easy to like smack the shit out of people when they are this stupid. Ayo, I'm the third video. Based. When Tipster is like, I think I was the best. I think this is part of the bigger video. See it in her eyes. I know. That's the best part. She's like, oh, fuck. I just said something stupid. She's like... She is so easy to corner on retard shit. You just let her talk. You just let her talk, and she fucks up.
It's like he made this as a passion project because he hates you so much. This wasn't for views or...
Yes, it was. It was for funnies. He put it in the main criticism video, xanderhall. Xanderhall, Xanderhall, Xander. Baby Xander. Your lack of intellectual knowledge on the commentary community, even though you tried to infiltrate it at one point, shows here. Please, Xanderhall, stop talking.
Clout or for like any form of like validation from a community of people who hates you.
It's to make fun of him. It's to make fun of him. That's all it is. Yes, can we put some Xantards in the chat? Copy a Smaggle's message and just keep going with Xantard. Wait, people follow me on Twitch still?
This was because he wanted it to exist. He spent all of this money because he has like such a deep burning hatred for you that he rented a Lambo. I could guess he would already own the filming equipment, and then like
he said publicly that he was renting the car, he rented the filming equipment, he even said in a live stream that the video was expensive but fun to make, and he lost money doing it because he wanted to make it fun. Xanderhall, this is the biggest issue that I have with you. You talk like you know what the fuck is going on in this community when you don't know shit. So please, Xanderhall, shut the fuck up. I actually dislike Xanderhall. I actually dislike this guy. Remember why I don't like Xanderhall. Remember, he slandered somebody with Vosh. Make sure you watch this after the live stream to get full context. Please remember that.
Found a bunch of filming locations, put all the work into like making a song, and
God forbid that someone has fun, Xanderhall. God forbid someone has fun like Xander. God forbid someone has fun on the internet, Xanderhall. God fucking forbid that somebody makes a music video making fun of people. God forbid that people have fun. Man, he went to different locations and recorded a music video. Yeah, no shit. He did it to laugh at him. Xander. That's all it is. He did it to make a joke and have fun. You know, the internet needs to have fun again. This is my issue. It's like all of these people, these three specific people, couldn't know fun if it hit them in the fucking face on the internet. Like, think about that. I need you guys to really rationalize that concept. These three people wouldn't know fun if it shot them in the if it shot them in the fucking street. They would not know fun. All Tom wanted to do was have fun, and instead they're turning it into like, well, he went to like different locations and shot it. He spent a lot of money. So what? He's having fun. Make the internet fun again. Hashtag make the internet fun again.
Editing, like, I don't know if you guys know how much work goes into making something like this. It's not like an undoable undertaking or anything, but you have to have like an insane amount of spite in order to do this.
No, it's not. It's just a music video. You go to a couple of different locations, you write it, you film it, you direct it, you get the car, and just parse it together. Nobody's having fun if they get shot in the street, though, Chris. I am. No, I'm joking. Before somebody clips that. It's a joke. Totally a joke, YouTube. Oh, my God. It's insane to me that somebody does not understand the concept of fun. I'm having fun laughing at how stupid you people are. Tom had fun making a music video calling Tipster a freak. That's all it was. Jokes are dangerous, homie. Bro, I hate people like that. They're just like, jokes are dangerous. Jokes are dangerous. Make sure you like the stream if you're enjoying your time here. Thank you for the 225 people currently watching this stream on a Sunday. My worst fucking days on YouTube. 225 people. Let's go.
And all I could interpret this as is, I'm sorry if you hear this, Turkey Tom, but this is just evidence that Keffals lives in your head beyond rent-free.
Look at that smile. Look at that disgusting smile. She's like, oh, we're talking about me again? It's not about Tipster? Oh, man, now I'm getting attention again. Oh, that's, you could just see the cogs ticking in her head. She's like, I can make this about me and not about Tipster. I could get attention again. Xanderhall. The music video is about Tipster. And there's a joke about Keffals in there because Keffals and Tipster are now synonymous with each other. It's not because Keffals lives rent-free in Tom's head. It's because Tom thinks it's funny to make fun of you people. I think it's funny to make fun of you people. Every commentary channel that I know at this point loves to make fun of you people. You don't deserve, like, a good faith conversation anymore. You deserve to be laughed at, much like the Medicare style of things. Laughing your ass off at these fucking losers. Laugh at them.
You are paying her to live in your head.
Well, this is about Tipster. I just get mentioned in it.
Yeah. Tipster and Keffals, though, right? Like, they seem to have, like, that community seems to have, like, a bonded fixation on both of you now. Like,
man, I wonder why. It's almost like Tipster brought in Boblax to a live stream because Boblax made joke tweets. Keffals took it as sexual harassment, tried to paint Boblax as an anti-trans advocate, an anti-trans person that doesn't like trans people, and a racist. It's almost like that's what happened. And everyone now clowns on both of them because they've done shit in tandem. The criticism lands on both of their feet because the two of them did some dumbass shit. No shit everyone's going to laugh at them. No shit they're going to make them synonymous, Xanderhall. Use your brain. Stop talking. Stop talking. Smoke weed and sit there and just collect donations doing nothing. Do it.
It's like they think that they seem to have their fan fiction about the both of you, and so when they shit talk you, it's like either of you, they have to throw in a criticism of the other. It's interesting.
It's not a fan fiction when they work in tandem on stupid fucking dramas that they both get into at the same fucking time, and then Keffals has to run to the defense of Tipster. That's not a fan fiction. That's real life. It's not a fan fiction, Xander. I don't give a shit if you find it boring, Indian. Drew, I like it. I find it funny. I don't give a fuck. Don't like it? Get the fuck out.
I honestly, the noodle discourse, the noodle drama has been a blessing because it's actually like too indecipherable for the commentary community.
No, it's not too indecipherable. Let me kind of like break it down for you guys. At one point, Keffals tweeted out saying that they need to, her community needs to infiltrate the black trans community because she didn't like another creator. That creator called her out for being racist. Wow, such a great drama to cover because nobody gives a fuck. Both of you are stupid. Here's my take on the Noodles drama. Noodles is retarded for calling you a racist, and you're retarded for tweeting out publicly that your fans should pretend to be black trans people to infiltrate another person's community. Boom! There's my take. It's not hard to decipher when you both look like idiots.
They do not know how to weigh in at all, and like when they do weigh, because if they weighed in, they'd probably take my...
Bro, the commentary draft won, in my opinion, with Def Noodles. We won. We traded Tipster for Def Noodles. I actually don't have a problem with that. I don't trust Dennis, like, a lot, obviously, because he's got to earn his place, right? He's got to earn his place to, like, undo all the ill will that he made over the years. But he's doing the right things. He's talking to people. He's doing everything he can to, like, make up for things. I really don't have an issue with Dennis anymore. I still have my reservations about him, but I don't hate the guy. I don't want to criticize the guy. He's doing what he can. But the comment, if we put up a commentary draft I am glad that we traded Def Noodles for Tipster. The Def Noodles of today, the guy who's a lot more rounded, the guy who has a lot more, I guess, humility to himself compared to Tipster, who has zero self-awareness whatsoever. I thought I would never, ever in my life give Def Noodles credit, but he's doing better.
Too indecipherable for the commentary community. They do not know how to weigh in.
I just weighed in. When are you going to fix your eyes? You know, those bags under your eyes from all the coke use is pretty tough.
At all. And, like, when they do weigh... Because if they weighed in, they'd probably take my side on it, but they don't want to ever say...
I know. I could go middle of the road on this one. You're both retarded. Keffals is now watching Chud Logic.
anything nice about me. So all I have to do is like continuously engage in the stupidest, most terminally online drama, and they'll leave me alone forever.
Well, that's what I was going to say is like, there's no way in hell they would have ever covered the Noodlegate stuff or the Arsler discourse because...
Yeah, we did. I talked about how it was stupid that Keffals was being canceled for saying the Arsler. Who cares if she says retarded? Who cares? Her community cared. That's why we covered it, because her community cared. And Tom was right. She created a woke scold audience of people that ate her alive when she said the word retard. We covered it. Tipster, you talked about it. Tom made a video on it. I'm pretty sure I talked about it. I'm pretty sure Augie's talked about it. We all just said it's kind of stupid that Keffals is getting fucking canceled for it. I'm pretty sure I still have a tweet saying that Keffals being canceled for saying retard is retarded. I'm pretty sure I said that somewhere.
They'd have to defend you in those cases, and they're never...
Which we did defend her. What? Now you're just making shit up.
Never going to defend you.
I mean,
it's never gonna
Tom
happen.
did cover the retard stuff, and he basically said this is Keffals' own fault for building a woke scold army,
which is a fair criticism. It's a fair criticism.
You know what? That's kind of fair. The only reason I was able to deplatform Kiwi Farms from Cloudflare is because I did have a woke scold army.
Remember when she used to say that Kiwi Farms is just gone? Chat, do you remember that? When she said that Kiwi Farms is done? Like it's completely done, right? Do you guys remember that? Does anyone remember that? That she was like, Kiwi Farms is completely destroyed. It's no longer a thing. It's no longer on the internet. It can't be hosted anywhere. They ripped out the fiber optic lines to stop Kiwi Farms from having a platform. Do you guys remember that? Does anyone remember? Because I remember. I remember. Kiwi Farms is currently alive and well. It's on another platform in its entirety, and it has its own browser. You can still access Kiwi Farms to this day. Funny enough, Kiwi Farms wasn't even the website who doxed and swatted her in the first place. But she'll never admit to that. She admitted to it with Keemstar and Nick, and then when she was off the coke bender, she was like, I just used Kiwi Farms as a lightning rod because they were the largest platform, and they were an example. Do I agree with everything Kiwi Farms has ever done? Do I think Kiwi Farms is a good website? No. But it's still a website that deserves to be up. Yeah, do they say fucked up shit that I don't agree with? Yeah. That's totally fine. If they want to run their website that way, I don't give a shit. Not a fan of the doxing, but that's it. Like, I can have my criticisms for it, but I'm not going to sit there and go, it needs to be deplatformed.
And they did eventually turn on me, but the difference is that was my Twitter audience, which is a different audience than my live stream audience that didn't.
That is the most retarded cope I've ever heard in my life. That was my Twitter audience that canceled me, not my live stream audience. Bro, it's an audience. You cultivated an audience off of your live streams and you parading around trying to take down Kiwi Farms. Do you not think that a mixture of your audiences are together on multiple platforms? That's retarded. Yeah, there are a couple of people that follow you on Twitter just to follow you on Twitter, and they don't tune into your live streams. I know that. If I had people that tuned into my live streams with the amount of followers I have on Twitter, I would have 2,000 people watching every fucking day. But, like, that's still stupid. That's still stupid. It doesn't add anything additional. You just got canceled. That's it. Stop trying to make a differentiating of your audiences when it's still your audience.
Not actually care.
Yeah, I think it's funny because like in that video too, he called me like a retard at the time. He just was like, "Why is Tipster defending keffals?" He was so confused by that.
Wait a minute. Tom said it was stupid that she's being canceled for it. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. He said it was stupid she was being canceled for it. It's stupid that she has to go through that. But she gets mad at people for saying transphobic shit all the time, but she says the word retard. That is a criticism that you can levy against fucking keffals.
It's interesting because this is what you get for fostering a woke scold audience. They will cancel you for saying the R slur argument.
They will. They really, really will. They'll eat you alive if they have the opportunity.
And it kind of reminds me a lot of the response I got from a lot of conservatives with my false strikes on YouTube, where it's like, I'm in favor of TOS on YouTube as long as it's actually being enforced fairly and equally, like, and consistently, you know? I would prefer if it's actual humans.
Yeah, speaking of which, Xanderhall did teach people how to potential. No. I don't know if that's actually true. Let me take that back. I think I'm remembering something from something else. But Xanderhall is really pro TOS on YouTube, especially keeping the TOS that we have now. The TOS back in 2016 still took down bad videos. It should have been reformed a little bit to take down ISIS beheading videos, obviously. But they went too overboard with the TOS. Now you can't say shit. Now you can't have fun. That's the issue, Xanderhall. The TOS is not good now because you can't have fun. If you're being directly hateful to people, yeah, maybe regulate that. But if I'm calling somebody a retard and using a slur or something that doesn't mean actual hate towards that person, you shouldn't ban that person.
Doing most of the reviewing, and if there was a system, like there's plenty of you know, things I would add to the system to make it work better. It's clearly very broken right now. But the response from conservatives every time I get a...
Yeah, porn is still on YouTube, but edgy jokes are too far. Incredibly accurate. They have naked fucking yoga on YouTube, but I can't say, like, crazy shit.
False strike, despite the fact I've gotten, like, 10 strikes on my channel in my entire lifetime, and they've all been taken away by YouTube and determined false, because I don't break the rules. They always say this is what you get for advocating for, like, anti-hate speech or TOS, and it's like, so you think YouTube just shouldn't have anything banned? Because the fault of...
Nobody said that. Everyone says that there is a point that you need to be able to have some form of moderation. You shouldn't be able to dox people. You shouldn't be able to just go after somebody based on just specifically their race. Like, there are certain ways that you can work it for people to still say what they want and have fun with it. But if somebody's saying, you need to go berate this person because of their race, maybe, just maybe, that person should be removed. Sorry, but that's my position. If I want to make a joke about somebody, totally different.
This is there being things banned and there being a system that catches people falsely, because this is a false strike. This is what this isn't YouTube punishing me because they've made their rules like extra harsh and now I'm getting like attacked for it. It's almost like that's what they try to pretend it is, and it feels like a very like desperate attempt to find an argument against the person you don't like that won't make you look hypocritical.
What? What is he talking about? What is he talking about? What is he talking about?
Because if they just say, haha, yeah, this, you know, lefty got deplatformed, they're very clearly denoting how, you know, hypocritical they are. If
nobody in this, I know he's talking about conservatives, but nobody in this community is cool with deplatforming. Nobody. Nobody's cool with deplatforming. If a guy wants to come up here and start fucking screaming and yelling crazy shit, but doesn't mean any hate towards people or doxing people, I'm pretty sure the community's like, yeah, whatever, keep them up. Even you retards who say crazy, dumb shit all the time should still have your platforms.
If they go after you for saying the R slur, then they're not against the R slur. They'd be like exposing themselves as hypocritical on that front. So
what? What are you talking about, Xanderhall?
So it's better just not cover it at all, or to just sort of frame it as a, this is the consequences you get kind of thing, right? Because the idea of these videos is let's not even pretend like the drama community on YouTube isn't just trying to find any way to monetize the negative ill will around a content creator at a given time. And if they can create more ill will, they can monetize, they will do it.
Oh God. Okay, Xanderhall. Let me kind of like debate that point with you real quick, you fucking idiot. Does the drama community make money off of the negative aspects of a content creator and what is going on? Yes. Because we talk about it. We extrapolate it. We actually break it down and we have some fun with it. We laugh at the absurdity of it. That's all it is. It's laughing at the absurdity. It's not that deep. And if somebody continuously keeps fucking up, yes, that is going to be an updated coverage on the situation. Are there some creators that will farm for engagement to piss off that person? Sure, I did it to Keffals because I find it funny. I think she doesn't deserve my respect. But like any other creator, like I'm not going to completely and utterly try and start random drama with random people for no fucking reason. Keffals just says a lot of stupid shit that is easy to call out. Tipster says a lot of stupid shit that is easy to call out. That is it. That's it. It's not that deep. We just like to laugh at you. That's all it is. We just like to laugh at you.
Well, okay, that's fair, but what about this then? Because this definitely did not make money.
Well, this seems to be like from the heart. You know, this is a passion project. I'm talking about like broadly because I see deranged.
Because it was literally just laughing at Tipster, bro. Yeah, it was a passion project to have fun. There's no hate. I don't think Turkey Tom wants Tipster to fucking die. I think Turkey Tom just wanted to fucking meme on Tipster, do it in a diss track.
From the heart. You know, this is a passion project. I'm talking about like broadly because I see deranged posts about.
It's also funny why are you using Discord? You're 30 years old and calling Tipster creepy, and then Turkey Tom is also like hanging out in person with motherfucking Keemstar, who's in his 40s and dating people who are like 18.
Hey, let me point something out here real quick, chat. I know Keemstar. I know Brantley. Wow, shocker. It's not like I worked on a show with them or anything. Brantley is an adult. Keemstar is an adult. Now, question, chat. Do you think that Keemstar and Brantley met on Discord and talk on Discord daily? Or did Keemstar meet Brantley at one point and started a relationship with her and are now in person having a relationship together? And they've brought it to the real world. And they hang out with each other. And they love each other. That's not Discord. That's not comparable. You fucking troglodyte. That's not comparable. Tipster is a married man that has continuously been in DMs with adult women, talking with them all the time. Now, is there an argument to say it's no big deal having female friends? Yes, there's no problem with that. The issue is flirting with those female friends and collecting female friends for the sole purpose of having a flirtatious DM conversations with them. That's the issue. He's a married man in his late 30s, soon to be 40. Keffals, if you didn't know that part, because your coked-addled brain didn't know shit. The Keemstar is in a healthy relationship with a person he's in person with. Versus Tipster, who is married and is in constant communication with these women that get him in constant trouble. Which one sounds worse? Keemstar dating a girl in her 20s, an adult, versus a grown man sitting on Discord DMing women like they're his best fucking friends. Which one sounds worse to you? In my opinion, Tipster sounds worse. Food for thought.
True. I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah,
but
like-
yeah, true.
Exactly. Mr. Globman, who cares about Keemstar's relationship? Who cares? They use it as an own against him when he's a grown-ass man, multi-millionaire, hanging out with a girl that he loves. Wow, that's such a horrible thing that Keemstar's doing.
It's like, okay, so why is it that Keemstar gets the pass when it's like...
Because he's dating the girl, and she lives with him, and they have a relationship. And she's an adult. That's the pass.
He looks like a sex offender.
Oh my.
Now, Keffals, I know you said that to bait. I know you said that to bait, everybody. I know you fucking did. It's so easy to tell in your goddamn face that you said that just to bait. Now, Keffals, if we're going to use the same logic of baiting people into getting mad at something, Keffals, you look like a cuck. You look like you let your partner fuck someone in front of you while you read a book on Lenin. You look like a cuck. You look like a loser that was addicted to cocaine and then blamed Nick and Keemstar later for doing and relapsing again. You look like a loser. If we're going to play the whole bait game together.
Oh my God.
I remember I remember I ratioed Keemstar for the first time,
New
and I was like,
donation from CIA.
Oh, God, the CIA donated me. I'm scared. What now? What does the CIA want? I have a female coworker who makes my pee-pee go boing, boing, boing. Also, L Tipster, and Keffals is mad that nobody wants her. Dude, the CIA knows that nobody wants to fuck Keffals.
is like most of his following bots or something at this point. It was very bizarre. Like, he doesn't actually get that much engagement when he gets into arguments with people.
No shit. Keem does other shit now. It doesn't matter. This is okay. Here we go. This is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of this entire Lolcow podcast.
Xanderhall desperately seeking validation here.
He's always desperately seeking validation somewhere because he has no original thoughts in his fucking head. And it's only politics based. This is my favorite part of the Lolcow podcast, where they criticize and try to point out how sad Keemstar's Twitter account is. Who cares? Did I just shock all of you terminally online fucking losers in this community over there? Did I just shock your fucking brains? Did I just blow your fucking minds? Twitter doesn't matter. Ratios don't matter. Holy fuck. Did I just blow all of your collective fucking minds at once? Did I not just blow your minds? Who cares? Who cares about Twitter? Twitter is not a real place. It's a place for people just to say retard shit all day and get into petty arguments for no reason. It's not a real place. Why in the fuck are you trying to drag Keemstar's Twitter account in it? But my ratio? Bro, people that live and die on the ratio bullshit are fucking retarded. All of these people are losers. They have no real understanding of the real world, that Twitter is not a real place. Yes, do I tweet a lot on Twitter? Yeah, because I think it's funny to shitpost. I think it's fun. That's it. That's the extent of it. I don't think about it when I'm going to bed. I don't think, man, that person ratioed me. How does he have more engagement than me? I have more followers. Blah. Like, who gives a shit? Who fucking cares? This dumb motherfucker thinks that ratioing people, not xanderhall, keffals, thinks that ratioing people is a great way to make a political stance or to be important in the world. Who gives a shit? You know what's the best thing ever? Turning off the phone. Taking Twitter off your phone. It's the best thing that you can do in your entire fucking life. But these three people live on Twitter. They can't stop. They live there. They breed there like a bunch of fucking aliens. Right, Matt Pitt was complaining that he can't DM people. What a loser. Exactly, Beavers.
Yeah, his following is about as dead as his libido unless he's taking testosterone supplements.
It's like his tweets get a ton of likes.
Notice how nobody laughed at that. Not a single person. Oh, I could make such a fucked up joke, but I'm just gonna bury that like deep inside. I'm gonna bury that deep inside. I don't want to get striked. I'm gonna bury that one. I'm gonna put it like in the deep recesses of my fucking core.
But his and this is back like, well, I'm banned from Twitter now, so I'm talking about when I would like before Elon bought Twitter and stuff. So this could not be the case now. But his tweets would get a lot of likes, but his replies wouldn't. So you could like reply to one of his tweets and then get him to reply to that with like something condescending, and then you could ratio that reply easily. He'd get like 10 likes on his replies, and it's so weird. I feel like Keemstar might unironically bought a fair amount of his engagement on social.
Hey, xanderhall, you could say the same thing about your queen sitting in that chair right there. I've ratioed her. If you want to play this game, because I don't give a fuck. I've ratioed keffals multiple times. She has like 400,000 people following her, and I ratioed her like 4 times one time. So your logic is... Why does that matter? Imagine breaking down the math of somebody's Twitter account. Imagine breaking down the math of someone's Twitter account and going, well, this person's like engagement doesn't match the ratio, it doesn't match the reply engagement, so that means by proxy that he botted his account. You people need some fucking grass. Have sex with dirt. I don't know. Stick your dick in a pile of dirt and fuck the earth, because you need to touch some serious Mother Nature. Like, what is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? Oh my god. I ratioed keffals a bunch of times during the height of her popularity. Where's my fucking medal? Smaggle, you don't get a medal. You'll never get a medal. Jesus. It's AIDS, dude. It's fucking AIDS. These people, every time these people open up their mouth for an argumentation line, it's fucking shit. I am not getting ads on this video. I'm not getting ads on this VOD.
Social medias, at least back then. And, like, you can see it with a lot of the right-wing accounts, like, so much of their likes and following is
There's
bots.
someone in my community who said the funniest fucking thing. She like quote tweeted Keemstar, and she's trans. She gets the pass on this one, but she said Keemstar is 41 years old, and if I acted like him at 41, I would 41 myself.
Do it. Because apparently Keemstar's having more fun than you. God forbid that somebody who is 41 is having fun in the world. God forbid that somebody is 41 and having fun. Oh my fucking God. God forbid someone has fun on the internet. God forbid somebody has fun with all the money that they've made in the world. But that's like crazy to me. Now, this person should not actually do it. They should not do it. But my point stands that realistically, if somebody is 41 and is having the time of their life, making businesses, doing everything like that, having fun, dating somebody who's like basically a female version of them, and having the time of their life, if your life sucks that much that you think his life sucks, you're delusional. ChrisTheNarc just told you it's a Joker in Minecraft. I explained my point. I don't want that person to actually do it. But if their position is, man, people that are having fun suck, I should end it, If I am acting like that at 41 having fun, God forbid that I do that, then okay.
That's actually a good 41% joke. Only trans people can make them. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Tipsters Live, I do not care.
But yeah, I mean, like, I feel like Keemstar is not even a person. Tell me if this makes sense to you guys. Keemstar is one of those people that doesn't feel like a person who makes videos.
Chris is trying to get his job back. No, it's just like I know the guy now. Like, I've met him in person. These people have not met him in person and gotten to know him. That's the difference. These people only see the guy that H3H3 presented him to be. This is the issue. We could all shit on each other all day on the internet, but until you meet somebody in person, you don't know what they are or who they are or what they stand for. You can make inferences all day. You can make speculations all day, but I've seen the man's life. He is loving his fucking life. He goes dirt biking all fucking day, and he makes a bunch of money. That's it.
Videos on the internet, but more like an idea, like a concept, you know?
You can kill the man, but the concept lives on. There's always going to be a Keemstar.
Well, it's because he is the concept, right? Like, this guy's been pretty much exposed for, for example, the H3H3 videos with, like, the content nukes, I think there might have been, like, 1 or 2 points in there that got picked apart for some, like, misrepresentations or something.
Yeah, he didn't, okay, so let's break apart. I have not done a retrospective on the H3 content nukes yet. I've been sitting on those. I've literally been sitting on those. Because there is so much to pick apart in those videos. And I've known that way before I even met Keemstar. That there is a lot to pick apart on the H3 content nukes. The R's Glory and Gold situation. Keemstar exposed himself for accidentally calling R's Glory and Gold that, apologized immediately within 30 minutes of saying it, and even tried being nice to R's Glory and Gold. He did not kill Etika. According to H3, he did. He did not. Keemstar did not do that. H3 went after the sponsorship G Fuel because that was apparently his Horcrux or whatever. And that ended up starting a landslide of people thinking that it's okay to start going after people's sponsors. What else? Him saying, like, the death to all, you know, everyone knows that one, was towards Ethan when they were both having fun together when they weren't on bad terms and just saying fucked up shit because in the times it was just fucked up shit. Ethan also platformed a fucking doxer extraordinaire crazy person. There's a lot to pick apart, xanderhall. You're just too stupid to fucking see it.
But most of the shit in those videos was, like, glaringly, like, scathing reveals of things that that Keemstar has done that he's made an active effort to hide because he...
No, he hasn't. All that shit's been up for years. Everyone's known all that stuff. Ethan did nothing additional. Everyone knew that shit. Everyone knew about the MLG days. Everyone knew about the Alex clip. Everyone knew about the RS Glory and Gold stuff. Everyone knew about the Etika stuff. It was nothing new. What are you talking about, xanderhall? This is why you shouldn't fucking talk to people.
He doesn't want...
Keemstar talks to people about, I think that was the Just Destiny stuff. Yeah, he can be criticized for that. I'm not going to, like, fucking stay on his dick on a lot of shit. He's fucked up. He's fucked up on a lot of shit. He has fucked up on a lot of shit, but he's owned those fuck-ups. Unlike other people that don't own the fuck-up.
Want people to know about it. And it's like, yeah, there's really nothing that Keemstar could probably do at this point. Like, with the amount of careers he's destroyed with lies, like, this was going back, like, to 2016, 2015, 2014. Like, it's insane how much scummy, beyond the pale shit Keemstar has done, but still maintains that audience because he owns being a bad person.
Let's keep going with the song. We're 26 seconds in.
xanderhall is absolutely fucking retarded. He should not speak. They should put a fucking muzzle on him. Like, Jesus Christ. Edgar's mom has explicitly said Keem is not responsible in that situation, so I think it's incredibly... Exactly! Floss! Thank you! I have been saying that for years. That people that still hold Keem accountable for that shit are fucking degenerate scumbags. Every person that still holds Keem accountable, or still holds him to the Etika situation, need to be fucking lined up against something.
And we've already done like 5 times as much commentary.
Unlock me.
Ever eat money growing longer than your penis you should never see. You want some advice? Well, here's my tip. Dog, if I was you, I'd probably end my whole shit. Dog, if I was you, lose a weight and go lift. Do a couple push-ups and lose those tits. You're a loser and a creep, that's 2 out of 3. Lowy ass shoes.
Notice how none of them paid attention to the loser creeps and pedo line. They completely blew past that. Completely blew past that. Guys, cut out with the spamming. Come on. Really?
I'ma hit Tippy with a 2-2-3. Leave his ass dead in the motherfucking street.
See them making fun of you on
Can I just say, like, that is not a lot of weight. Like,
no, it's not.
He's lifting the bar plus...
It's a joke. 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 No shit. He's pumping not heavy shit because he has to look like he's rapping. What are you fucking talking about? You absolute idiots. It's just for the shot.
What looks like a 10, like maybe a 5-pound weight plate.
Man, they really are the most unfunny people on planet Earth. Chris, you have to understand, keffals doesn't have a sense of humor. Exactly. This woman has no sense of humor. She was fucking raised in a tank with no fun in her life.
Like,
yeah, it's not that much. I didn't notice that the first time I saw the video, but yeah, it's not a lot of weight on there.
Dude, these people are so unfunny. Oh my god, they are the most unentertaining people on planet Earth. Not a single one of them are entertaining. How do people watch these people? They are not entertaining. Can somebody explain to me why these 3 people are entertaining? Can somebody explain that to me? Why are these people entertaining? Why do people watch these people? I just don't get it. They're not funny. They don't add good points to anything. They don't add anything additional. Their jokes are terrible. They aren't entertaining. They aren't high energy people. It's just sad. It's just sad. It's just sad. Like, these people aren't funny. They aren't entertaining. They aren't good. Like, they aren't entertaining people. Tipster, I'll answer the question with a question. Why do people watch you? Because I don't know. I don't know why people watch me. That's a good question, Smaggle. That could also be applied to me. That's totally fine. But I'm talking about these specific people. At least with me, I laugh at stuff. I'll talk to chat. I'll engage in the video. I'll be fucking like... I'll be over the top about shit to keep you guys engaged. These people don't. It's like, oh man, you know, like Turkey Tom was like, man, those aren't like a lot of weights. How is that a criticism?
Well, it could be that like that's definitely not his max. For one, there's the argument that you could. So what I'm guessing happened is his max is probably like 2 extra plates, 3 extra plates, right? And that would be him clearly trying his hardest, but it wouldn't be impressive. So he's trying to make it seem like the joke is that he's lifting less, like a ridiculously low amount of weight here for the music. So it's supposed to be like ironic, like, oh, look, I'm lifting weights ironically in the music.
Hey, chat. Let me ask you a question. When you're reviewing a music video, do you care this much about the autistic details about a music video? Like, in the video of itself. Like, sure, you can analyze the lyrics and everything, which they are missing out on the lyrics. They are missing out on the lyrics. They just keep trying to poke fun at like all the other stuff. So like, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?
Video, but I genuinely
I found it funnier with the weights. Okay, true.
Think that if he did his max, it wouldn't be that much. And I'm not saying that as a very strong person. I'm just saying that as someone.
Yeah, Xanderhall, you look like you have bulimia. You look like you're an anorexic, bulimic person, bro. And that's coming from a skinny guy himself.
When critiquing the video from like an artistic perspective, I think that's probably what happened there.
Yeah, I do think it's funny, like, the chorus of this song is, I'm reading what they're saying about you on Kiwi Farms. They're talking about how much of a creep you are. It's like, the site is owned by someone who's a fucking pedophile, and the entire site is populated by...
It's just a line, and it rhymes, and it's funny. Wait a minute. I didn't catch that last time. Is she accusing Josh Moon of being a pedophile? What?
Whoa! As someone who's into powerlifting, them continuously saying plates without knowing the weight of the plates is mildly infuriating.
True, QTV. Thank you for the 5, bro. Kiwi Farms is not shut down. It's still up. She failed. It's still up. Yeah, sure, she got it off a Cloudflare. Did it destroy the website? No. Wait. She's accusing Joshua Moon of being a pedophile. What? I have never heard that in my entire life. I have a lot of criticisms for fucking Kiwi Farms. I have a lot of criticisms for Kiwi Farms, right? But I've never heard that the owner of Kiwi Farms is a pedophile. If that was true, Kiwi Farms would have turned on him. They hate pedophiles over there.
Schizo Nazis. Like, how is that an own? Like, if Kiwi...
It's a joke. It's a joke because he knew that you guys would mauled at the Kiwi Farms line, keffals.
Kiwi Farms likes you. There's something wrong with you.
Well, what I find interesting is that there's sort of been a meme for a while now that a lot of drama YouTubers get most of their info from Kiwi Farms. They don't like having to deep dive and dig around for, different like Reddit threads going back years from different dramas. They like.
That's such a fucking lie. I know too many fucking drama people that are way too invested in digging in fucking old Reddit threads and shit. Do some people use it? Probably. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say all the way through and through. But, like, who cares? Oh, my God. If they're not spreading a dox, if they're not getting dox information and putting it on their videos, if they're just using it as a reference point to corroborate some things that they found on the sides, I really don't care. I really don't care. Keffals always try to make points like that without citing her sources because she makes shit up. Exactly. Well, there may be allegations, but if there are, then maybe she should show them. Exactly. Keffals and Xanderhall probably cry about Medicare saying the N-word is a joke. Oh, Jim. God, Jim, I miss you.
Like having a place like Kiwi Farms that's like a big thread of people's different worst moments.
Is that not what Reddit is? Reddit also can catalog people's worst fucking moments. What?
The problem is, and anybody who's like ever had any engagement with Kiwi Farms should know this, is that it's not a very reliable platform. It's a site where people that very much don't like particular people online go and gossip about them. Sure, there'll be some stuff there about some people that'll be true, but it's also going to be a lot of like schizo ramblings.
And you have to sift through the schizo ramblings. Just like how you have to sift through the schizo ramblings on Twitter. sift through the schizo ramblings on fucking Reddit, sift through the schizo rambling in chats. There's schizo rambling on every website, Xanderhall. You don't just use Kiwi Farms for everything. It's called getting references and connecting those references to see if the dots are connecting. If somebody is writing a schizo thread, you shouldn't run with the schizo thread. You shouldn't run with it. You should corroborate if there's anything valid in that thread. You're actually retarded, Xander. No wonder no one respects you in this sphere, bro.
Like, inevitably, any Kiwi Farms.
Chris, fun fact, he used to be an 8chan admin, but the pedophilia grossed out. Okay, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris Pratt. I appreciate you clearing that up for me. Exactly, Sakura. The internet was built on schizo rambling.
Thread will be just lots of schizo ramblings. So it's just interesting that he's talking about, like, reading these schizo ramblings on Kiwi Farms and being like, this is where I get my opinion about you from.
It's like Xanderhall pretends that people haven't known about Tipster in this community forever and has seen his tweets, seen the cringe, laughed at the cringe, know the dramas from back to forth. They don't need Kiwi Farms to make fun of Tipster. Nobody needs Kiwi Farms to make fun of Tipster. Everyone already knows how to make fun of Tipster. So Xanderhall, maybe, just maybe, your mother should have dropped you on your head a third time. Maybe it would fix whatever the fuck's going on in your brain.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kiwi Farms, they're talking about how much of a freak you are. And I'd honestly feel bad, and I'd offer you my pity, but I'm busy out here buying me a sleek new car.
I love that face. She's like, he didn't buy that car. He didn't buy that car. Yeah, no shit, he didn't buy the car, you fucking degenerate dumbass. I love how terrible this video is.
Stay away from the goth mommies. Shoot you in the head like COD zombies. Well, you old as fuck like Rob Zombie. Trying to give keffals that slop topic.
You've done a pretty bad job of giving me that slop toppy Tipster, I think.
That is a total lie. He is so fucking deep in your coochie. So deep in your coochie that he needs to probably come up for air eventually. That dude is so deep in there that he can't breathe anymore. So please, keffals, shut up. You defend each other on a disgusting degree.
I think Tom kind of owned you there.
Jeez, I'll have to step up my game, I guess. I ain't got that Riz shit.
I'm sorry that I don't dress like a goth mommy. I got the top, I guess. Do I need to put on some black lipstick? What do you want from me?
Tipster got that canned cocaine. Oh God, I'm going to hell. Cringe, this is terrible.
You got to go all out with it. You know, I heard you saying something about, like, you know, dark hair with like red highlights the other day. Like, maybe that'll work. Maybe
all right,
that'll do the job.
I'll step up my game.
Rolled up a stogie, ashing on Tipster and tell him to blow me. You trying to eat burgers, especially Zoe? You said you was.
I love that they don't talk about the Zoe Burger stuff. They don't talk about the Zoe Burger stuff. She was the first, what was it? She was the first e-girl, like famous e-girl. And Tipster got big because Zoe shouted him out. They don't talk about that. That's another cringe thing that happened. Thank you for the 5, Pigeon. Have you ever experienced bouts of sleep deprivation? Well, try new Xanderhall and Xanderhall Plus. Within 5 minutes, you'll be bored to sleep. So true. Thank you for the 5 pounds.
Have you ever experienced bouts of sleep deprivation? Well, try new Xanderhall and Xanderhall Plus. Within 5 minutes, you'll be bored to sleep.
Thank you for the 5 pounds. Congratulations. Okay.
Congratulations to these 3 They managed to make a reaction video to a funny diss track so boring and cringe I need a drink.
Dude, I wish I was drinking. I need a beer. Chat, should I get a beer? Should I get a beer, chat? I feel like I should get a beer. I feel like I need a beer. This is getting annoying. I need a beer. I need a beer. Kiwi Farms. Get a Bud Light. I'm not gay.
Kiwi Farms.
I'm not gay. I drink IPAs like a man. Watch them say I'm anti-Semitic for doing that. Watch them say I'm anti-Semitic. Da 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 da. Cheers, my dude. No homo. Cheers, my dude. No homo. How many viewers does Tipster have right now? Let's see. Let's see.
Too long. I went and retrieved some high quality H2O,
Hi, Tipster.
which I will drink it of right now.
Hi, Tipster.
Because admittedly, I'm kind of thirsty.
Hello. Hi, Tipster. How you doing, brother? Your little
The chair was
stream.
nice for once.
Question.
I don't think the chair had enough time.
I have a question.
Because I left very quickly.
Do you
and
think
came
he's
right
jerked
back.
off to Tipster?
So I don't think they had enough time to be malicious.
I think he's jerked off to
Okay, chat,
Tipster.
looks like you guys are ready to get into some topics. Let me go
Hi,
through the whole
hi,
list.
Tipster. Everyone wave the Tipster. Put some tippy lights in chat. Wave the Tipster, guys.
Zero says, yo, what is up? Lightning speed? Not quite lightning speed.
Is this a
I don't
snipe?
think my
No.
fat ass is capable of lightning speed. I'm just saying.
Papa got fat.
Say hello to
Hey, you know what?
Tipster.
It was pretty quick.
Get some
I'll say
tippy
that.
lights
It
in
was pretty
chat
quick.
for Tipster
Tip,
boys.
Stop ignoring me. I has important question. Okay, trans girl Jade, what is the important question? What is the important question that you...
Is kid Chris brigading? No. Tipster has it on members only. I wouldn't brigade anybody. I only did it to Flamenco one time.
Whoa!
Kiwi Farms killed my grandmother.
What? Thank you for the 5. Bro. I shouldn't have laughed at that. Do not brigade. I do not brigade on this channel. It's not funny, bro. I shouldn't have laughed at that. Oh my God. We have the real Jesus Christ himself in chat. Jesus, I have a question for you. Almighty Lord. May I bequest a question? Almighty Jesus Christ. Please. I have a question, Jesus. Chat, Jesus is here. Jesus, do you believe that Tipster is redeemable? Do you believe if he turns to God again, that he will become a son of God? Can he be saved? No! Damn! I tried to save his soul, guys. I'm sorry. That's the Jesus Christ. That's the Jesus Christ. It's never too late to turn yourself over to Jesus. I don't believe in it, but you can.
Leaving, you better get going. Gonna deactivate, cry like a bitch. Buddha heart under you, throwing a fit.
Okay, so how did...
Oh my God, here's my favorite fucking part. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. When I was sent this clip, I got excited. When I was sent this section of it, I was like, oh, this video's good. This video's good. Ooh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Only if he denounces keffals will he be forgiven. So never. So never. Damn it, Jesus. You make the bar too high. Now, question, chat. I have a legitimate question to ask all of you. Do you think that Tipster tells Keffals the truth about the Dojangles Tipster beef? Or does Tipster bring about a technically relevant situation, but it's not the main focus of the beef? Never really was. Fuck no? Man, I'm seeing a lot of no's, a lot of nods, a lot of nopes, a lot of no's, a lot of no's, a lot of no's. Man. Chris, Keffals claimed that Xylee wasn't Tipster's real friend. Yeah, that's the most retarded thing that Keffals has ever said. Xylee was like a last holdout. Xylee's probably going to get mad with me saying this. She wanted nothing to do with people like shitting on Tipster for a while because she was just like, he's fucking up, but, you know, he's still my friend, and I don't want to get involved, and I you know, I'll tell him he's stupid in DMs, but I won't do it publicly just yet. You know, like, she was the last holdout outside of Bo Blacks. And then Tipster pissed all over that friendship with Xylee, pissed that friendship all over Bo Blacks, just destroyed it. For what? For what? Somebody who averages less viewers than me? For somebody who is basically vitriolically clowned on by the left-leaning community. Sure, go to that person. But chat, he wanted the trans breast milk. This is my argument. What clout? What clout does Tipster get from Keffals? Am I crazy here? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong here. Keffals is not as influential as she once was. What clout? He gets a shield. Exactly, Aiko. He gets a shield. Just like how he used Augie and Nick as a shield, now he has Keffals as a shield. That shield is really brittle, and it's easy to poke fucking holes in, but it's a shield nonetheless. There's no clout that you get off of Keffals. What do you get? A bunch of fucking angry little fanboys and girls and in-between people, trans people, that are always going to find a way to get mad at you no matter what the fuck you're saying. So, wow.
Mudahar own you.
Man, I can't wait to see how Tipster handles this one.
I was really confused about this line.
I know that, like, Mudahar's, like, wife, like, really dislikes me. I think what it comes down to is, like, I got into a fight with, like, one of her friends, and so she just, like, hates me after that. So maybe it has something to do with that. I'm not really sure.
You all know where this is going. You all know where this is going, chat. You all know where this is going, chat. Get ready. Because this shows how little Keffals knows about Tipster. And how little Xanderhall knows about breathing air and trying to survive in the real world. Because Xanderhall can't fucking function on his own. The man lost all of his money in his PayPal account. Let's tune in to an Augie RFC stream from a year ago. Tipster drama with Mudahar and girlfriend turns into debate. Now, there's another part of this I feel like people haven't really been hitting home with. I think Xylee mentioned it on stream, but I'm going to explain it a little bit more. And Matt, if you're in the chat, please correct me if I'm wrong here. AP over 9K leaked all of Tipster's DMs, headed by Craig Beckett. Nobody knew why at the time she dropped the DMs, but she did.
Keffals and Tipster, sitting in a tree, making some bathtub HRT, crying about Zoe, Bobby, and Keem, while waiting for Keffals to give him that dream.
Pigeon, those are too good. Now, there's another aspect to this. While that was happening, people did live streams about Tipster's DM leaks. Mudahar made fun of those DM leaks. Dojangles made fun of those DM leaks. And Tipster has always been salty about that. He's always been mad that Mutahar put him on blast and laughed at him. That's the part nobody remembers that well. Nobody remembers that part very well. Everyone kind of just goes, yeah, Doe fucking hates him for unfollowing her and following her again. It's also that. Don't forget that part. Mutahar made fun of Tipster. And Doe is Mutahar's now wife. Here we go onto the next part. Now, this is the escalation from that initial situation. How long ago was the leak? You have to ask Matt. I don't remember how long it was. I think it was a year ago. I think it's a year ago. They got married? Oh, wait. Shit.
Whoa! Tipster got creepy with Doe, following and unfollowing her over and over again. You can find the whole argument on YouTube. Happened during Fireball.
Yeah, I do remember that. But there's also the other aspect, that those DMs were leaked and Mutahar and Doe made fun of him. Now, this has escalated to the next stage, where Doe has accused Tipster of following and unfollowing her multiple times to get her attention. And she also says that it has been happening to multiple other women. Now, this is another thing that I can corroborate based on allegations made by another individual. Brantley Keemstar's girlfriend. Brantley has told me and people publicly multiple times that Tipster has followed her and unfollowed her, followed her and unfollowed her, followed her and unfollowed her. Brantley told me that in person. She has said it on Twitter as well. So that's not me leaking everything. That's what Brantley has been saying. So there are now 2 women coming forward about that kind of behavior. This stream is where Tipster confronts Dojangles about their issue.
What's up? What's going on?
All right,
Hey.
there's 2 sides of this story being told here. We're
Okay,
trying to
so
get to
for
the bottom
4
of this.
years, Tipster has followed me and then blocked me
I
whenever
haven't even known of your existence for 4 years. You're saying that I tried to. I haven't even known of your existence for
Paige
4
the
years.
Panda? Didn't you go and look for Paige the Panda on Facebook and friend request her?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. Chat, do you remember Paige the Panda? Do you remember Paige the Panda? Chat. Does anyone remember Paige the Panda? If you don't know who Paige the Panda is, there was a YouTuber known as Lion Maker years ago that was caught being a predator to children online as a Minecraft YouTuber. Allegedly, Lion Maker posted a photo of her asshole on Twitter. Everyone wanted to talk to Paige the Panda, and she didn't want to talk to anybody. Tipster reached out, and she didn't want to talk to him. So Doe is alleging that when she said no to Tipster, Tipster found her on her private Facebook account, or Facebook account in general. There's another bit to this story that I don't know is public yet. Hey, Matt, I'm going to DM you something. I don't know if this is public or not. I need to ask you a question. I just have to double check because I don't want to jump the gun on that one. I just want to double check. I'm just double checking here. I don't want to get fucked on this one. All right, then I'm not going to say it. If Matt's not sure, then I'm not going to say it. But I've heard something where this happened again to another individual, finding their non-content creator social media accounts and being a woman. So keep that in mind.
I was
maker girl.
Yeah, I was in communication with her because we were discussing her GoFundMe and shit.
She quit communication with you, and you went and freaking friend requested her on Facebook. You went to go look for her on Facebook.
That's not true. That's not true. When I friended her on Facebook,
I have the screenshot.
I'm not saying I didn't friend her.
Why are you doing stuff like this? You always do shit like this to get people's attention. You've been doing shit like this for fucking 4 years. I think you're gross.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's so fucking.
You're doing a video on Lion Maker, bro. That video, it better have clowns interviewing it, bro. That was like the best interview of all time.
Bullshit.
You keep saying I've been doing this shit for 4 years. Like, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I haven't even known you.
I don't follow you back. You saw me in a VC.
So you think I followed you expecting a follow back?
Tipster is simping for H3 right now. Why am I not fucking surprised, dude? Oh, God, have fucking mercy. Okay. Nope. No, we're not going over there to see what he's saying.
Crazy one time and went and followed me on every orifice of social media because maybe you thought that was like a way to get a
Colossal is crazy. I've never been in a VC with Colossal is crazy.
This was 4 years ago. You saw
You're calling
me. You saw me in a VC with him, and then he started following me.
I've never been in a VC with.
Oh God, fine, chat. God, I'm being bullied here.
He sounds so flustered, like he's so scared.
You can shut the fuck up, bitch.
Avoid the debate.
Well, I just think he believes that he should debate you.
No, he doesn't. He just takes advantage of women with, mental health issues.
Steven,
Ethan Klein doesn't stand.
Oh my God. Pick up the call, Chris. Oh, you're calling me? What's up?
All right. You can say it. Yeah, it's public. You're good.
Oh, okay, cool. The other person that Tipster found their private Instagram account was Blair, aka Illuminati, when she made fun of him, right? For the fat jokes and shit.
Yeah.
That was like right after. So he went after trying to find Illuminati.
That is true.
That's amazing. I love that.
I forgot
so
all
much.
about that. I had to go looking and make sure that was public.
I wanted to make sure that was public too. I didn't want to put that on blast. I have 300 people watching.
All right. Do you want to know something funny?
Of course, Matt.
I have a friend in the community who's a girl. And she would get unfollowed from Tipster on Twitter, and then she would get followed by Tipster on Instagram. And it was like, she thought it was the weirdest thing. He'd unfollow her on Twitter, follow her on Instagram. Then I think he'd unfollow her there and follow her back on Twitter. Unfollow, follow. Like, it was just, she thought that was just really weird.
Then there's the other thing where Tipster somehow magically found Hannah's fucking Snapchat account.
Yeah,
that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, no, he just he finds all the women, bro.
But think about that. How are you able to find someone's Snap account unless you have their phone number or their contacts already? Because I know Snapchat does that. I don't think Hannah ever gave him his phone number.
Yeah, I have no idea. But I think, the thing, right, is if you're a female and you're a fan of commentary, Tipster's found your profile before, and he's probably followed you. During Fireball, that one girl, Inklet, she had one follower, bro. One follower, and it was Tipster.
Bro, that shit was hilarious. That shit was so funny. Bro, I hate to say it here with 300 people here. I miss Fireball. I do.
Yeah.
I miss it. I fucking hate the guy, but I miss Fireball. I really do.
Yeah. No, it was fun.
It was so much fun. Did it watch Fireball? Good, because you would definitely think less of this community if you did.
Well, you missed some of the best content in 2022, honestly.
I'll be perfectly honest. Yeah, that was like the best fucking content of like all time. When fucking Doe and Tipster went at it, and you knew that Salvo was like purposely like sabotaging people for them to fight. It was so obvious.
Yeah.
It's like I'm sitting in a VC and I'm like, yeah, it's obvious as fuck that he's trying to get them to fight.
Exactly.
Listen, if Salvo just came back and did only Fireball and nothing else, I'd be cool with it. I wouldn't care.
Okay, you heard it here. ChrisTheNarc wants to bring back Salvo.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Only if he does Fireball and says nothing else and keeps his mouth shut. Like, because he's a fucking loser.
Looking so dumb. Brain so out of whack.
God,
like
I love this guy.
Making a
He
harem,
makes poems.
he's stalking Dudge Angles. DMs in the AMs while his small meat dangles.
Jesus Christ, Pigeon! I shouldn't have given you moderator status, because now you could just say whatever the fuck you want in super chats. Holy shit! But anyways, thank you, Matt. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna head out, but enjoy the rest of the stream.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. All right, thank you. I got Matt's permission to say that. But think about that. Found Blair's Instagram account that wasn't attached to her anything involving her content. Found Hannah's Snapchat account, which Hannah has told me that she has no idea how the fuck he found it in the first place. Then there's the story that Matt just told, the Inklet story, where there was one follower and it was a tipster, obviously a woman he followed. There's something about him that is collecting women. He has like a thing for collecting women. Now that you know that context, let's keep listening to the Dojangles Tipster Blood Sports.
Follow me. You have never been in, but you saw me in a VC in a private.
Where would I see you in a VC with Cross was crazy?
Crazy fucking.
We have 280 people here and 400 likes. Let's get 104 likes. Let's bring that shit up. I want to say thank you for all your generous donations today as well. I will read all of those. Y'all are great.
Irish badass that everybody was like that dumb bitch, that one dumb bitch.
Like Pokemon cards, but goth mommies.
I've never seen you in a VC with Cross was crazy, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
It showed that you were being a little clout chasey because he wasn't talking to you and he doesn't like you. And on top of that,
you know what's funny? I think Cloud knows me more than fucking Tipster. Did Cloud ever follow Tipster on Twitter? I don't think he ever did. Listen, I don't care about Twitter at all, but there's one follow that I actually got excited for, and it was Clown. There's only like one content creator that I will ever be like, holy shit, and that's Clown. Meeting Keem, Meeting Tom, that was cool. Meeting Mudahar, that was cool. Clown? I would have a great time with Clown.
all of this shit, when it comes to people, this is all you've done. All you've done is try to get people's attention. When anybody gets caught, you did the same thing with Oki. You wanted to go and bury the hatchet with him when he got a little bit of clout when his video started taking off. And then you wanted to like go around and make an apology tour with all of his friends.
You seem to be making a lot of...
Okay, meeting DSP. Okay, I should not. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that. I'm going to keep my mouth shut on that. I'm going to... Meeting Medicare? I've never met Medicare. I would love to meet Medicare, but I've never met him. I don't think I'll ever be able to meet him, unfortunately. I can't talk about the meeting the DSP thing. Can't talk about it.
Assumptions about me?
I can't talk about it. I want to tell you guys something that I came up with as an idea, but I can't tell you. That is something I cannot tell a single fucking soul. I can't tell you guys. I did not sleep with DSP. I had an idea. I was in a car with somebody, and that idea flourished into something that may or may not happen if I can coordinate it well enough.
With
There's
like no ground whatsoever.
You're going to be with him in VidCon East. DSP can't leave his house. He literally cannot leave his house. I can't tell you guys. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to blue ball you on this. I'm pulling a Diorio. You're getting blue balled.
There. It's actually there.
You're talking about how I followed you when I seen you in a VC with
You've
Floss was
done
crazy.
it.
I've
You've done
never
it so
seen
many
before.
times.
This is literally never happened.
This is literally the kind of shit that you've done for like 4 years. You try to collect women. I wasn't.
Now, chat, does that sound like a crazy allegation that Dojangles put out that I just stated for everybody and listed a handful of women right there, and Matt also filled in the Inklet thing? Does that sound like a crazy allegation now that we look back on that? What is this? What did Smaggle tweet? You're actually I'm not responding to you. I'm not responding to you. You're fucking brain dead.
Going to be one of them, so I'm going to make fun of you for it.
I get that everybody thinks like.
Listen, I like Smaggle, but there's moments where I want to beat the shit out of Smaggle.
The e-girl memes are like real, but just because I'm friends with women doesn't mean I'm trying to fuck them.
Guys,
like,
guys,
dude?
Guys, we're not. This isn't very productive.
I know every time I hear Nick say the words, guys, this isn't very productive. He is just adding fuel to the fire. Never believe that. Never believe that. That's a tactic.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Dojangles, do you think Tipster was ever trying to hit?
I think he just tries to collect girls, and I think that's gross. Even if he's not,
The e-girls were real? Yes. Yes, they were real. Aiko, what do you mean? That meme has been known forever, dude. Like, it was a meme, obviously, but everyone knew. It's like one of those things that everyone knows, but nobody, like, took it seriously.
You know who is a complete freak? Shadow Humor.
No, you have a cool truck, bro.
Like...
Was that you with the truck? I think it was you with the truck. You just said it? Yeah. It was a meme that no one took seriously. And then it ended up being a fact. It evolved to being a fact.
A fuck. I think he always just tries to like gather girls and just have like this little section of girls. And to me, when I look,
also, I do have to add something. Aiko, do you know about the cum zone? Do you know about Tipster's private Discord, the cum zone? I'm just giving Aiko more ammunition. I'm just giving her more ammunition now. So there was a Discord that he made that was a private Discord called the Cum Zone. I was invited to the Cum Zone and a couple of other creators, which I will not name. Do you want to know who was in it? Mostly women.
I'm looking at a dude that goes around talking about how he's married, but then he'll sit in like voice chats with. This is just my personal opinion, and I don't care if anybody else doesn't really fucking like it. But if you sit in a voice chat for hours with like women that aren't your wife and talking about NSFW art, I could think you're kind of gross. Because I'm gonna tell you.
Do you really,
dude? I'm good. Okay, listen, Doe, Hannah, if you're watching this, clip this out and tag Doe Jangles. Doe, I am sorry nobody listened to you early on. I'm fucking sorry. I am so sorry. We should have listened to you. We should have listened to Doe Jangles. Doe, now that I've apologized to you, I want to go on the podcast that you have.
Think that happens, or is this something that you pulled out of your fucking ass?
I've seen messages that you've sent to girls at like 4 a.m. like, I'm bored, you up.
Like
literally,
wait a minute.
Not just rando.
Which, Doe was not wrong. He messaged AP over 9K late at night, which apparently he's still talking to AP over 9K. Hey guys, let me remind you who AP is real quick. Where is the tweet about AP? Oh, here it is. What? It was age restricted.
Actually, you know what? No, keep me in the call. 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 Come here. Come here.
Mother of the year, mind you. And Tipster still talks to AP over 9K. Which, Aiko, if you were not aware of that, you should definitely bring that up to Doe Jangles.
Come here. Come here. What? I need you to say one thing.
I'm not going to play the whole thing because I do not want to get a fucking age restriction. But you all know, the mother of the decade. This woman had her young child say the hard R to a young black man just to get his phone back to win a Discord argument. Remember that.
I did that to some fucking rando. I would not be.
Let's go! 300 concurrent viewers. We're double Tipster.
dating him because that's fucking gross. Like,
well, I'm
message
sorry
somebody
you're
else.
insecure and my wife isn't. I'm sorry you're insecure and my wife isn't.
I could think that you're gross.
Wait a minute.
I'm well
Yeah, you
within
can
my
think
right
whatever
to
the
think
fuck
you're
you want to
nasty.
think about me, but when
You should rather mention Natty Forsyth. Mentioned he had Natty Forsyth as the Discord moderator. Yeah, see, this is the thing. And I'm going to say this on the record. I do not know enough about Natty Forsyth. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. And I'm telling you now that I think Natty is a fucking weirdo, a creep, somebody that has allegations against them, and you should not make them a fucking moderator. Tipster.
I'm being told that you're...
Natty is like, I get it, but I have not done the research to scream that on my public platform. You kind of like get my drift here. You catch my drift. I can't say it on my public platform because I personally don't know a lot about it.
And you did go out, and you did,
that I'm desperately trying to be friends with you, and that's not fucking true. I'm going to call it out.
They are admin, not just a mod. Oh my god.
You did.
You should not have somebody with allegations against them be your fucking admin.
You followed me like every other week.
So does a follow mean that I'm trying to be your fucking
because
friend?
You're trying to get me to open up my DMs, dumbass.
Chat, do you want to take a... Hey, chat, do you want to take a detour for a second? We need to take a detour. We need to take a detour. This is totally off topic. This is totally off topic. It's totally off topic. Not a pedo, by the way. That's what he claims. Lol. Flamenco! Family court dispute when I was like 13, and Buddha is mad because he's pearl clutching over drawings when he watches beheadings for entertainment when he's bored and drunk. Oh, I needed like a palate cleanser. I needed a palate cleanser. Thank you, Flamenco, for being a fucking retard per usual. Hey, Flamenco, leave them kids alone. Oh, God. That's so funny.
I'm not fucking
No,
dumb.
that's not the case. Following someone doesn't mean you're trying to communicate with someone and become their best fucking friend. I guess that means I'm friends with fucking Hulk Hogan because I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah.
Are you fucking retarded?
Yeah.
This is
4 years of this, guys. 4 years.
I haven't
Like
even known of you for 4 years. I haven't even known of your existence. I wasn't even in the commentary community in 2018. How the fuck was I gonna know you in 2018?
That's when you were like transitioning over because it was around the page stuff. That's when I was on your radar. But you did that to her, and that's kind of fucking creepy. Not kind of fucking creepy.
I don't
it's
think
pretty
it is.
creepy.
We were in communication because I was helping her promote her GoFundMe.
You know what's funny? All of these people in this chat were like shitting on Doe because Tipster was defended by like Nick and Augie and everybody. Doe was, and now I can say this wholeheartedly, based on all the information that has come out. All the information that has come out, that Doe was right. Everyone in this chat needs to apologize to Doe.
No. She stopped communication with you, and then you went and found her on Facebook.
That's not true.
Weird.
That's not how the timeline works out. That's not how the timeline works out.
I've been talking to this girl for 4 years.
Okay, but that's not how the timeline worked out.
How did the timeline work out?
I'm telling you right.
So you did look for her on Facebook. Did she ever accept?
Fucking Hannah already clipped it out. I am sorry nobody listened to you early on. I'm fucking sorry. I love that. I love that so much. I love that so much. We should have listened to Doe Jangles. Hannah W. Hannah W. based.
Your friend request.
Yes, because I was acting.
We should have listened to
accepted your friend request. It's still fucking sitting there, my dude. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know if she accepted it or not, and
No,
it doesn't
she
fucking
didn't.
matter.
She
You're
didn't,
trying to make this into something that it's
she
not.
wasn't
I'm
following
telling you that I
on
was
Twitter,
actively.
and you didn't have open DMs with her anymore, so you went to go fucking find her on Facebook.
That's not
kinda
true.
Like,
that's
being
not
a
how.
creep.
That's not how the
That's what
timeline worked
happened.
out. That's not how
That's
the
what
timeline
happened.
worked.
When will Augie stream? I don't know. Never. Like, I want Augie to stream already. The motherfucker needs to hurry up. God damn it, Augie. Go live. There's too much out there right now, bro. You're going to be live for 12 hours at this rate. Check my DMs. A link to Doe, Tipster, VOD. I want to add it to the doc. Yeah, I got you. What time stamp am I at? 19:35. Okay. Boop. Boop. There you go. Right there. You're good. I got you. Don't you worry. I've been feeding you enough info. Mixie is so mad at me. Mixie fucking hates me.
Whether she accepted it or not. What does it matter?
Then why go look for her then?
Like I said, we were in active communication at the time.
No,
I didn't
you
think it
weren't.
was a big deal.
No, you weren't. She was done. You gave her the lollipop cop video, and that was over.
Okay, so like I don't get.
Okay,
what's
all
the-
right.
what's the
So then
significance
why
of
would
this?
you go seek her out on Facebook? That's like creep fucking status. A girl that's got
I mean,
some
you can
fucking
keep
like
saying
trust
we weren't in
issues.
active communication at the time, but
You
we
weren't,
were.
because I
We
was. I
absolutely
talked to her
were.
every day. Still talk to her every day. You weren't in active communication with her at the time. You had a couple of DMs. You gave her the lollipop cop video, and you went on your way.
Yeah, and I also helped her promote the GoFundMe and donated
And
to
then
it as
after
well.
that,
Like,
after you got her Twitter nuked and she didn't follow you back, you looked for her on Facebook.
Wait, Tipster got her Twitter banned?
No. He got his Twitter banned, and then she didn't add him back. She didn't add him back on Twitter because it was private, and then he went and looked for her on Facebook.
that's not true.
Did
That's
they
not-
ever have a
true.
formal disagreement where it's like, please don't contact
No,
me
we've
again?
never had
Or-
any disagreement
No,
whatsoever.
but she
That is the issue between Dojangles and fucking Tipster. So Tipster is not saying the full truth to Queen Keffals in this moment here.
I gotta just...
I am the new Augie. No, I'm not. I am far from that shit. I have a lot more to go. I need 60K subs, which if you aren't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We do regular drama and fucking laugh at streams like Mr. Mediker with 300 people here. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. Please.
You know, these people really channel that A-log energy from Kiwi Farms. It's crazy.
Keffals. It's not A-logging when everyone already knows all of this shit and it's being thrown in his face because that is what he has always done. People have known about this shit for years. It's not A-logging when everyone knows the bullshit. The bullshit with Gamer J. Lee. The bullshit with Tommy. The bullshit with the Goth Mommies. The bullshit with everything. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Get a new... Bitch, I'm going to say something really fucking nuclear here. Cunt. Get a new trick. Get a new trick. Stop referencing Kiwi Farms. Not everything is Kiwi Farms, you fucking cunt.
There is no money to be made in this. There is no views to be garnered in this. And the amount of hours that had to have been put in order to make it, renting a fucking Lamborghini just to do a diss track that gets seen by 13,000 people.
Yeah, I think it was...
You are fucking retarded, Keffals. I hate talking about you so fucking much because you're too stupid for your own fucking good. Let's pull that up again. Tom Dark. Man. Tipster.
It isn't A-logging, it's a canon event.
Exactly. Look at this. She goes, there's only 13,000 people that saw this. That's 250,000. Keffals? That's more than your entire fucking channel is worth, probably. You fucking dumb bitch. Like, what?
It was part of like a bigger video, and then he just like put this on like a second channel just to have it standalone as well.
Don't pretend like you didn't watch it, Tipster. Don't you pretend. Don't you pretend, bitch. Don't you pretend. Don't you pretend. Don't pretend. Don't pretend that you didn't watch the video, Tipster. You watch everything that's ever made about you. I know you do because you reference Augie's streams all the fucking time when you get called out on shit. You watch everything. Don't lie.
That would make a little more sense, but also be like... This seems like it had as much money spent on it, if not more, than like the PewDiePie diss track on like the remember the old iDubbbz and PewDiePie diss track video with Boy in a Band?
The one about rice gum, Xanderhall? Please understand your history, you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
like, back in the day, that like was just on like that probably had less money and time spent on it than
they had total. Okay. I'm like getting mad how stupid these fucking people are. All right, here. Oh, wait a minute. They were moved via copyright strike. Okay. iDubbbz rice gum diss track.
We will act immediately.
Now, guys, I need you to rationalize what Xanderhall just said. He thinks that the Turkey Tom music video cost more money. These two videos are on the same production quality and level. Xanderhall. Look at this. You do realize iDubbbz also flew out to where Boy in a Band was to write the song. There is a whole video on his second channel talking about how he flew over to do it in person with Boy in a Band. Xanderhall is stupid. Same font on the lyrics. Holy shit! That is so true. I didn't even see that. What? That is the same exact font. Holy shit. Holy fuck. That's insane. I didn't even think of that.
This video did, like this one music video did.
I was
And
actually
that's all I
really
can think about.
sad about this because I looked in the comments and then
Okay. The reason I'm pausing this so much is because there is so much to deconstruct and make fun of these people about. Now we're getting to the Wendigoon part. I'm just going to let this play.
is it still there?
I'm just going to let it
Yeah,
play.
Wendigoon is in the reply calling the song fire, and I was like, damn, Wendigoon, I actually liked your videos.
Oh no, I've known. I feel like Keffals. I've got this like tapped in knowledge of what like popular YouTubers tend to have cringe political takes or not, and Wendigoon was one of them that I knew because I watched him go on PKA quite a few times. It's a podcast that I watch, not for their political opinions, but he's like he talks about being like a Sunday school teacher and is like he vaguely gestures at his political positions, and they're very clearly conservative.
Okay. Okay. Where do I even begin? Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Like, actually, where do I begin with Xanderhall's retardation on this point? Okay. I need, like, a solid second to, like, get my point across because it's just, like, aggravating. Wendigoon is a friend of Tom's. I'm going to shock Keffals and fucking Xanderhall right now. Wendigoon is a friend of Turkey Tom's. Shocker. He is supporting his friend who made a new piece of content for his channel. Something different. And he likes the song. Just because Wendigoon has potential conservative ideology and is a Sunday school teacher does not devalue the fact that he can't like this video and you can't like his videos. Who fucking cares if somebody's political leaning is conservative or left-wing? I could care fucking less. Xanderhall, Matt put it best in the chat. Xanderhall be projecting political motivations onto everyone. Xanderhall, politics, 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 politics. Exactly. That's all he has. He has nothing additional to add to the conversation other than pretending like he's some sort of political fucking... Bro, I get so mad listening to... I never really get, pissed off at shit, but hearing Xanderhall talk makes me want to fucking smack the first left-leaning person I see in person. I want to smack the fuck out of them.
That's disappointing. I've been disappointed so much. The more I learn about YouTubers, the more I realize that, during the revolution, we need to have the Night of Hammers where all...
Keffals. Twitch streamers are worse. Sorry. You guys steal content. You guys sexually assault each other every fucking hour. You guys don't do anything additional for the platforms. You guys don't do anything. You don't do shit. You don't do a goddamn thing. And you pretending like YouTubers need to be fucking hammered to death? Fuck off. Fuck off. You don't do anything.
This clip gave me AIDS.
Yes, it gave me AIDS too. It's just fuck off. Nobody's better than each other. It's we just make content.
All the YouTubers are dragged out of their house and beaten to death with hammers.
In Minecraft. In Hightail.
Oh yeah, fuck, shit. In Roblox.
No, in real life. That's what they're saying. Because Keffals is somebody who pretends that they are not edgy, but are edgy, but then get mad when you point out that they're being edgy. This is the dichotomy of Keffals. Dumb cunt or dumb cunt with a political leaning.
Using that logic with people liking songs and siding with the creator of said song, then Tipster is a pedo for liking Mr. Girl's pedo song, to the point he made it into a soundboard.
In the Minecraft game mode in Roblox in Gary's mod.
I do think and I include myself and every friend that I have in this, if all YouTubers were just annihilated off the face of the earth like a Thanos snap, the world would probably be better. Because the amount of awful, horrible people on YouTube is just so vast that if we just all got Thanos snapped, the world would be better.
So did Tommy, to be fair. Yeah, true. You're right. Tommy did do that as well. But Tommy's never moral fagged over it. You know what I mean? He just finds it funny. Just because Wendigoon likes Tom's video does not mean that Wendigoon is a fucking conservative Kiwi farmer. They're trying to paint fucking him to be here. We're all just retards on the internet. Nobody's changing the world. No political streamer is changing the world. Hassan is not changing the fucking world. Yes, does he do really successful charities? Of course. I'm not going to take that away from him. But he's not going into Parliament. He's not going into Congress. He's not going into the Senate or the Supreme Court and fighting on behalf of the political beliefs. He's not doing shit. He's raking in cash, sitting on his fucking ass. That's all we do. We are content creators. We are entertainers. That is it. When did we forget that YouTubers and Twitch streamers are not important people? We are just creators. We are people that fucking laugh at stupid shit and make content to entertain, for you to forget about your daily life. That's all we are. We're nothing special. Why do these people act like it's something more than that? That's the part that I find frustrating. Who cares?
Sad but true.
Yeah. It's sad, but it is true. Like, at this point, I feel like the world's worst person is probably on YouTube.
Who the
Those two are speaking morals. Morals in a country where cannibalism is legal, abortions are illegal. God knows what else to go. But, like, the fact that Tipster agreed with that shows his mindset now. Like, it shows his mindset that he thinks he's more important than he really is. That he's subscribed to the mindset that content creators need to be responsible for shit. Why? We're just making content. We just want you to laugh and watch our videos. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Even commentary. Like, I just want you guys to have a nice time watching my shit. If I call someone out and I make some stupid fucking jokes, or if I say nothing funny or anything, and you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. Like, that's it. That's all it is. To the 300 plus people that are here right now, do you really care about somebody pontificating a moral argument, or do you care about somebody who's here to laugh at stupid shit and laugh at stupid people? Like, nobody is here to do that. Nobody cares. You're not changing the world. You're here to entertain people and make them laugh or enjoy their time. That's it. Exactly. We are here to laugh at retardation.
fuck is this guy beside Tom?
Oh God, she doesn't know what Brandon Buckingham is. Of course she doesn't know what Brandon Buckingham is. Oh God, have fucking mercy. I can't wait for how Xanderhall describes Brandon Buckingham.
Brandon Buckingham is an interesting one. I've got lore on this one because he was also a PKA guest a few times. So Brandon Buckingham is like a shock jock YouTuber. He does prank videos where they're mostly like right-wing, like trolling lefties types pranks, but not all of them, right?
Do these look like pranks? Do these look like pranks against lefties? Do these look like pranks against lefties? They go to the most racist town in America. Talked about creator clash, eating bugs with a Thai escort. Going to Thailand. Do these look like pranks on lefties? Yeah, you have the I just don't get Xanderhall's fucking ideology on shit. It's just insane. W. Sam Hyde.
She doesn't.
W. Sam Hyde.
He doesn't seem to be as married to right-wing politics, but he's definitely a conservative.
He looks like an extra from Guitar Hero.
That's so goddamn funny. It made all the homies laugh, bro. Made every homie laugh.
Yeah, he's like he's a bit in the orbit of Sam Hyde.
And has Sam done some weird shit? Yeah. But I'm not going to call Sam Hyde a fucking Nazi. Sam Hyde trains boxers now and runs Fish Tank. He did a show called $1 Million Extreme that was really fucking funny. Christ, Xanderhall, you're so fucking stupid it hurts. Holy shit!
To give you an idea, like he
Okay.
really wants to be.
Yeah,
Sam
he
Hyde.
is. Yeah.
He wants to be Sam Hyde. God. I fucking hate this guy so much. I hate this guy so fucking much.
Unless a content creator is a rapist, a murderer, a pedo, abuses kids, prophets of the dead, or worse, why give a fuck about morals? We're here to laugh at and critique retardation and schizos.
Thank you. Pigeon. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Pigeon. Base super chat. Based. If you are not looking at content in those eyes, you're sad. You're pathetic. You have nothing fun in your life. You're gonna die alone. And if you don't die alone, then that person's just as boring as you that you died with.
Bitches to give you a tongue. On their DMs like, give me a hug. Gain more weight when you gain.
I will say, Brandon Buckingham was based in his destruction of Danny Mullen, who's even worse than him.
Tipster, fuck you. Hannah Animal, she a slut too. Trying to fuck Jalen? Yuck, dude. No IRL lady's gonna touch you.
Why is it that, like, if Tipster interacts with women at all, it's always that Tipster wants to fuck everyone?
Because it's a running fucking joke, you retard. It's a joke. There's also a point where a girl sent nudes to Tipster, but I'm not getting into that.
I don't get it. Do they never interact with women?
I interact with women. I'm just not a creep in their fucking DMs all the time. You can be friendly with women, absolutely. But the way you're framing it makes you look like a fucking asshole. Makes you look like a fucking loser, the way that you're framing it. Christ. Hold on. Smaggle told me to look at his tweet. I'm fucking taking a break. Oh my god. What the fuck is that, Smaggle? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. What this really comes down to is I told like some Coomer memes with like female friends of mine, and then
you literally tweeted out the girls want the jiggly jiggly. Can people not draw on an inference that you're a little fucking weird? You literally said the ladies want the jiggly jiggly.
Now it's being spun into Tipster's this weirdo that just tries to fuck everyone, and it's.
I never said that. I'm gonna tell you right now. Never said that. I think it's weird that you constantly are in communication with random fucking women all the time. Maybe like ease up on that and stop sharing your life and having therapy sessions with random women online. Maybe that's the important part that you're missing, Tipster. Come on, man.
I don't know. It's really dumb.
It feels like they don't know about having friends that are women that are part of your bro group that you can do like the I feel like the best.
Let me kind of like break it down for Xanderhall real quick. I know you're getting tired of me pausing this shit and we're taking too long because these people are so stupid. I have to like refute every point. I have friends of mine that are female. Shocker. Oh my god. I have a really good friend of mine that's female. Currently dating one of my friends. Me and her talk semi-regularly. Good friend of mine. I do not talk to her about sex. Ever. Holy shit. It's almost like there's a division line that you shouldn't be talking about sexual shit with girlfriends or friends that are girls or even friends that are guys. Holy shit. Me and my friend have known each other for 7 fucking years. I don't think I've ever had a conversation with her about fucking sex. Ever. We just shitpost to each other and laugh at shit. I think that's a more healthy friendship than talking to people about NSFW topics, your personal life all the goddamn time. If you don't know this person IRL, I've known my friend for 7+ years. I still treat her like a friend. I treat her like a bro, but not a bro that I'm like, bro, you get some fucking action last night? No, I don't give a shit. And she doesn't give a shit if I do. It's weird. It's weird to have those conversations. I guess it's dependent on who you talk to, but depends what it is.
This way to describe it is like, hey, fellow straight men, you know how...
Exactly. You've known them over 20 years. I've known mine for 7 to close to 10 years. It's not some random person on the fucking internet.
You'll get in Discord with your friends and you'll like make jokes about cocks and dicks and sing the lyrics of sus remixes because it's memey and it's funny. Like basically imagine you do that, but it's with someone who's a woman and you don't want to fuck them.
Exactly. Like it's literally that.
I think that's the best way to explain it to that kind of... I actually have found... and I know I'm 23 saying this, and it sounds hilarious coming from...
I have a healthy relationship with my Discord women.
from me, but, like, I feel like as I get older, I notice that a lot of this, like, disconnect in dramas like this are literally age-reliant. Like, I feel like...
I'm 27. I'm not that close to Tipster's age, but I'm almost in my 30s. And I can tell you right now, as a man close to his 30s, I would not do anything that Tipster has done in his entire fucking life. If I was married, I wouldn't be fucking hitting up random women to tell them about my problems. On the internet. I wouldn't be telling random women how my life is going on the internet. No.
Turkey Tom and like a lot of the drama sphere are like very much like early 20s.
I'm 27, cunt.
Really wanting to stay attached to that like 2016, 2017 era when they were probably teenagers. And
dude, I was an adult during the 2016 era of YouTube, 2017 era of YouTube. I still like that era of YouTube when people were having fun, not when they had a stick shoved so far up their ass it scrambled their fucking brains.
Like never have that go away. It really feels like they're basically like early 20s living as teenagers, trying to keep their like internet lives as it was when they were teenagers during the golden glory days. And they see you're living your life as an adult and just kind of like growing out of that sort of stuff to a certain extent. As
no, he hasn't grown out of it. What he's done is completely shift all of his opinions within a short period of time and is now disavowing everything because he found a new community that wouldn't accept him if he stood on his own 2 feet. He has to conform to what they're saying. He has to conform to the idea that fucking D'Angelo Wallace was right about Turkey Tom, which wasn't true. It was all fake. Tipster even saw through it at the time. Backtracks on the zap tie stuff. He's literally doing everything he can to be anti-commentary, not to have his own fucking opinions. He is a chameleon, Xanderhall, and you're going to see that eventually.
You being lame now. I noticed the same thing with iDubbbz.
Yeah, that is exactly what I was thinking of.
100%. Yeah. It's
iDubbbz, he had no reason to apologize. This is my issue with iDubbbz. He had no reason to apologize. He was never directly racist to a similar person. Can he apologize? Sure. He's like, I don't really want to do that content anymore. Fine. Whatever. Would I have done it? Hell fucking no. Even in my 50s, I'm still going to say you're retarded. Hell, even in my fucking deathbed, I'm probably going to say the word retard. But this is the issue. iDubbbz is flogging himself like he created a negative and toxic environment around YouTube at the time. Guys, the 3 of you fucking idiots, he was not as important as people make him out to be. Was he a figurehead in edgy content? Sure. But I would actually argue that Leafy was a lot more influential in that space. The skeptic community was a lot more influential in that space. I would say that. I would say that way more than iDubbbz. Did iDubbbz say some edgy shit? Yeah. But iDubbbz wasn't directly going after anybody's race, religion, creeds, anything. He just made fun of their fucking content. And to be honest, Filthy Frank had more of an impact on the edgy side of the YouTube community than anybody. PewDiePie even copied Filthy Frank at one point. So the three of you, not understanding why I think iDubbbz shouldn't apologize and why a lot of people think it's stupid that he apologized and he's flogging himself to death about it, you need to grow the fuck up and see the world in a larger light.
Literally, like, it's iDubbbz on a smaller scale, 100%. But like, what's funny is like they keep.
You are not iDubbbz on a smaller scale, not even close. You are a small speck on that.
Going on and on about how like I'm supposedly like cheating on my wife.
Filthy Frank never apologized. Dude just was like, I can't continue making this content anymore. It doesn't make me happy. It's fucking up my mental health. I just want to make music. And if you really like it, you'll continue to follow me over there and my new career path. If not, it's totally fine. I'll leave the content up. Boom. Becomes Joji. Max Mofo and Anything for Views start a podcast together that is still semi-edgy, but not as edgy as they used to be. They're still making content that they find fun. It still works for them. Ian thought he couldn't do anything without being edgy anymore. He had a weak mindset. Weak mindset. Weak. Just like the three of you.
For making these jokes and stuff. And it's like, well, my wife knows about this stuff and she doesn't care. I don't
believe that anymore.
They understand because like a lot of them are younger people who've either never had a serious relationship at all, or maybe they're in their first relationship or something like that. So they don't like know how relationships work and how different relationships have different boundaries. Like maybe some of the jokes I make with some of my friends wouldn't fly in another relationship, but it's fine in mine. And they can't seem to wrap their head around that like, yeah, my wife's totally fine with this and we're cool. It's not an issue.
Yeah, it's fan fiction fodder. It's something that I think anybody on the internet who is a content creator who has had a large group of people not like them, you will watch as fan fiction gets written about you in real time. I've seen it happen.
Oh yeah.
It's just it's part of it, right? And if you aren't, basically you have to walk this fine line of not giving the fan fiction too much attention, because that will essentially Streisand affect it into being canon. And
then why are you doing this reaction? Why are you doing the reaction then? Then why? Oh, oops. That was not for everybody. That was not. Get rid of that. That was for something else. But like, why are you reacting to it then? Because you obviously know people are going to get eyes on this and make fun of how stupid you people are instead of just ignoring it. This is the issue with lolcows. They can't help themselves. These lolcows can't help themselves. They have to respond to everything that is ever said about them.
People just repeat it to upset you, while also indicating that you're willing to debunk it. And not allow those rumors to go around unabated, because you can't just ignore the rumors and the people shit-talking you and spreading lies about you, but you can't go overboard going after it either. You have to walk a very tight rope.
Well, what's interesting about a lot of this stuff that's like being discussed right now is it's stuff that's like they're relitigating old shit that's already been addressed in the past.
What's relitigated? The Colton stuff? Hey, chat, how many of you knew about the Colton stuff before Augie covered it? How many people were paying attention to the Colton stuff before Augie covered it? I'm very curious how many people, like, knew. let me ask you a question, chat. Was there another drama going on during like the November, Christmas, New Year's, kind of like July area? Wasn't there another drama going on at that time that was a lot more important? Wasn't there a drama going on that was a lot more important at the time? Not Quantum. Not Quantum. You know who I'm talking about. It wasn't Quantum. There's a totally different drama going on. Everyone was more paying attention to that. Lex said it in chat. There was another drama going on at the time that everybody was paying attention to more. Nobody paid attention to the Colton stuff. And then all the tipster stuff started to come out. And then, because everyone stopped paying attention to the other drama, because the attention span of this community is that of a fucking goldfish, that story kind of just fell under the wayside. Augie relitigated it because it became important, and it's actually been brought up at that time. So the reason it was relitigated is because nobody knew at the time. Nobody who was big or would bring attention to it knew at the time because they were dealing with other shit. And then it bit you in the ass later. It's not relitigated if it was never addressed outside of you addressing it in a short members-only clip that's like, man, I did some fucked up shit to Colton. Sorry. And then just put it by members only. Never clipped it out, never made a video, never apologized for it.
But they're like bringing it back up and like exposing it to like fresh eyes, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit annoying that's what's happening, but I mean, it's
almost like that's how the drama cycle works, which you have participated in.
What's really funny is some of the things that are being relitigated are things that they either didn't think were a big deal at the time, or they actually, in some cases, defended me on some of the things in the past. But now that nobody likes me anymore in that crowd, oh, now let's relitigate it and let's withdraw our defense of Tipster for these things.
There are things that I still defend you on, Tipster. The BX Bullet stuff, hell yeah, I defend your ass on that. BX Bullet was a fucking psychopath and a loser, and somebody that deserved to be criticized the fucking death that she was. The Susie Lou stuff, still support you on that. There's a bunch of topics that I still defend Tipster on, especially the people that tried saying that he was harboring pedophiles in Eugenia Cooney's community. I don't agree with that. Those people are fucking terrible that say that Tipster did that. He never did, that I am aware of. And I still defend him on that. It's all the other shit, Tipster. Stop pretending like it's just like everything that everyone's turned you on for. It's these specific instances. That is what people are mad at you about.
It's really silly, but I don't know.
Yeah, it feels like this is one of those things where I would literally bet real money that in 8 years, 6 years, maybe less, at least a few of these content creators are going to go through a very similar arc to what you did, and they're gonna I feel like to stay relevant down the road, so many of these content creators are because right now they're like Turkey Tom, Bo Blacks, and a lot of them.
Who cares about being relevant when you're just having fun on the internet? Yeah, it's a benefit, but if your brain's thinking how do I remain relevant, you're not making content that's fun for yourself. You're making content for the sake of content. You're not doing it for fun.
More edgier, IRC and stuff like that.
I need to say it because it bothers the shit out of me. Why does his mustache not connect? He has a reverse Hitler stash going on. No,
God, keffals, you're so unfunny.
No mustache in the middle, big on the sides.
Oh my god, that's too funny. Yeah, I don't know.
No,
the whole thing's just really insane. I'm not gonna act like I'm a perfect person. There's definitely things that I've fucked up on in the past, and I
agree to disagree.
I have no problem owning those things, okay? But at the end of the day, I just decided I didn't want to be a part of that crowd anymore, and I didn't want to be one of those people anymore. I wanted to work on personal growth, and that's what I'm doing. And for whatever reason, they have.
Thank you, L Dinosaur. I don't think I've seen you donate before. Thank you very much.
An issue with it.
Yeah, the point that I was making essentially is that I feel like a lot of the people in the sphere that really don't like you right now, assuming they're if they're going to continue to grow and if they want to reach a point where they become a mainstay household name type.
Xanderhall, you are not a mainstay household name. You are a Lolcow. That is what you're relevant for now. You're a Lolcow.
YouTuber. They're going to have to say.
I can't, Camus. I can't. It's so much retardation. I can't help it.
Monetize their content to some extent, whether that be as a business decision they make in order to, guarantee
While
the.
Tipster is still molding about reiterated drama, Colton was dancing to Billie Jean in front of Keem.
Exactly. Think about that. Colton is having the time of his goddamn life being at a huge YouTuber party with million sub-YouTubers having fun while Tipster is sitting in a VC talking about a diss track. Think about that.
Future of their career, or if it's something they do because they find themselves growing out of this stuff personally.
Can we get some, like, I know everyone likes the meme on Colton, but Colton got the W here.
And they end up growing up.
Oh, 100%.
It's going to be really funny if even one of the people in this sphere 5 years down the road is making a video where they're taking accountability for their past problematic actions. It would be...
I will not be doing that. Maybe, like... No, I don't think I'll be doing that. No. I don't think I've ever said anything that I regret. On this channel... Unless I fucked up a story, then you'll see me apologize for something, but, like, not for the words that I said. Not because I said retard or cunt or the F slur or something like that. I don't care. I genuinely don't care. I'm enjoying my time making content. If I don't want to continue it anymore, if I feel like it's not sustainable, I'm gone. That's it.
Have you seen Tom's like YouTube sponsorship video that he had to take down?
Hey, Matt. Matt, are you still here? Can you send me the
Say people who talk about controversy won't be relevant to a woman who needs controversy to be relevant.
Exactly. Hey, Matt, can you send me the clip of Tipster defending Turkey Tom at one point? I'd like to have that, please.
No, I haven't.
All the Jewish references? And
Yeah.
stuff? Yeah.
Oh, no.
You didn't? Oh, I need to... Hold on. Yeah, I have it on my... someone sent it to me. I have it on my...
Tipster, D'Angelo Wallace called him out for this horrible shit that he said in his sponsor video. Oh, Tipster.
Computer. Let me show Zan this clip.
Let's see it.
Because I don't want him to ever live this clip down.
Let me grab it. Let me grab my jug of water. I put a gallon jug of water in the freezer before.
No worries, no worries. I'm
Let me get it
gonna
out.
quickly grab these clips. Well, Tipster gives me that slop toppy.
Whoever can find it on Twitter, send it to me in chat.
Oh my god. Jesus.
I forgot to grab that clip.
I don't know. They seem to think that like any woman I interact with that I'm trying to like sleep with them, and it's like, no, you can just be friendly with the women sometimes. Like that's the thing.
I don't know. That sounds gay as fuck, Tipster.
Man, jeez.
I've returned and I've got water.
All right,
Nice
I have 2 clips to go.
I love that she's happy about this because her actual way of doing things, she thinks she's in the right. She really does. It's adorable, actually, that she thinks she's in the right.
Go over. You got the whole twofer, Zan. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, hold on. Let me quickly do the screen share, the correct screen share.
Oh God, here we go. God forbid that Turkey Tom makes a fucking video when he's a kid.
Okay. All right, live xanderhall reaction.
Hello and shalom, my brothers, and welcome to a very special episode of the Tigger Tom Show. Today, I have a very special presentation.
Pardon? It's off to a great start.
Oh God, she is so excited. You know what? I'm gonna take a break if nobody's able to find it. I'm pretty sure Nick tweeted it out a while ago. I'll find it again. I will find it. God, Nick tweets so much I can't find it quickly. Somebody find it. Okay, thank you, Hannah. I'll have this primed for when we get there.
Yeah. A story, really. One of gaming, shaving, dangerous people pushing dangerous narratives, and my personal favorite pastime, being a merchant, an accumulator of wealth to hide away from my fellow man and look down upon the writhing masses in shame.
Look how scared Keffals is of a fucking joke. These people are pathetic.
Shame and pity.
Okay, drop him. He's a racist.
All right, so that's the first clip. So what do you think so far?
He seems to include a clip right there at the
Notice how Tipster doesn't say anything.
end. Oh, I gotta mute it so I don't hear my own echo. He seems to include a clip right there at the end to try to like say, that was just a joke though, because he includes a clip where it's like, racist, and so it would all be a meme. But like,
it's a meme. It's a meme. You're reading too much into it, Xanderhall. It's a fucking meme. It's a joke.
That's what I'm talking about when I refer to the type of content that and content creators that have a seemingly very interesting right-wing bias. And it's just interesting. Yeah.
You always make everything about politics. Notice how Tipster said nothing, chat. Notice how Tipster sat there and said nothing. Let's take a look at Tipster's opinion of the Turkey Tom situation back when D'Angelo Wallace happened, where he pretended he didn't. He was like, yeah, you know, that guy D'Angelo Wallace called him out. Remember this?
Just taking a quick vape break.
Remember, we have trademarked vape. We have trademarked vape break on this channel.
And I see all this shit going on social media about Turkey Tom being an anti-Semite and a racist, this D'Angelo, whatever the fuck his name is, dude, going at him. And I think this shit is just, like, really fucking ridiculous. I don't understand how people can't comprehend this fact that saying jokes about race and stuff like that doesn't automatically make you racist. First of all, I seen the video in question that this D'Angelo dude is talking about. I didn't see anything anti-Semitic in that video. Simply referencing Jews or, you know, criticizing a Jew doesn't make it anti-Semitic or anything like that. So that in itself is ridiculous. But he recently dug up some old DMs that are like a year old of Turkey Tom saying some really edgy stuff. And while it's definitely stuff I wouldn't say or whatever, let's be honest, we've all said really edgy shit when we were young. I mean, Turkey Tom is still a teenager, right? He's not even, like, you know, 18 years old or whatever, okay?
Oh, no.
And yeah, he's going to say edgy shit as a teenager. We've all done it. We can pretend like we haven't done it, and we can act like we're all fucking saints, and we've never said anything inappropriate or offensive
Tipster,
ever.
how
but
could
we
you?
all know that's bullshit. All of us, as teenagers, have said really fucked up shit. I just have a real problem with someone going after someone that's a teenager. We know how this SJW culture works. They get their hands on this kind of information, and it doesn't matter if you're a kid or an adult or it's something you said in the past. None of that shit matters. They go after these people relentlessly to ruin their reputation and their lives in ways that are completely irreparable.
Thank you for the membership.
My thoughts on this D'Angelo fuckhead is, how does it feel to be a complete and utter fuckhead who's literally going after a teenager and potentially ruining his life and reputation before he even has a chance to live out his life, to grow up and, you know, achieve things in life and all that stuff? You're literally going to ruin this kid's life over stuff he said as an edgy teenager. Are you kidding, bro? That makes you the...
Oh my
Cheers,
God.
my dude. Love ya.
Yeah,
No homo.
no homo. So true. Guys, holy shit. Tipster is a Nazi. Tipster's a Nazi, bro. It's official. Tipster is pro anti-Semitism. Look at his positions back then. He's a Nazi. He's pro anti-Semitism. I'll say that. If they want to play this game of semantic arguments, I will say that Tipster is a neo-Nazi. Dude. Come on, Tipster. You make this too easy for everybody. It's too easy, dude. It's way too easy. You're way too easy, bro. Like, it's so easy.
Yeah. Here's a second clip.
Destroy cities or build a badass fortress.
You're not sharing with us.
Oh, I'm not sharing the. Oh.
Why'd you keep that part in?
Oh yeah, there you go. That works too.
You can just tell that he's trying his best to pretend like he cares about Vikings War of Clans, but like just behind his eyes you can see he's just ready to die. Oh, look, it's my favorite developer, Plarium.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
It's still kind of funny. I'll admit it. It's still kind of funny. Does that make me an anti-Semite? No.
Why are we still here?
I mean, being anti-Israel isn't always anti-Semitic, but
given the
man, Xanderhall tries to cover it. He's like, "Why? You know, being anti-Israel doesn't mean you're anti-Semitic." He's like, he almost broke out of the Matrix for a second. He almost broke out. He almost was like, He almost short-circuited, bro.
fact,
together, kinda. Yeah.
that's from the same video.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm Jewish. I laughed at it.
And
It's not
also,
uncommon-
he
yeah.
throws Nick Fuentes into the video at another point, just in the background for some reason.
Well, yeah, I think probably one of the most like disagreeable things on the surface that that sphere of the
By that logic, Keffals is a terrorist for making 9/11 jokes. True, Keffals. I can't say that.
community is willing to admit is that they don't believe that regardless of any demonstrable harm that someone like Nick Fuentes, or Nick Fuentes as an example, could cause with the platform, that he should be deplatformed. I think that's like the most openly disagreeable take that they have. Like they'll dog whistle other stuff that they clearly believe. That
Yeah, like the USS.
Hey. I need to clarify something. I think Nick Fuentes is a fucking loser troglodyte. That everything he says is fucking dog shit. Sorry, if you don't like that, unsubscribe. But like, do I believe that Nick Fuentes shouldn't have a platform, that we can't make fun of him ever and isolate him into a echo chamber? No. I believe that he should remain on a platform to shit on him constantly and debate his points instead of allowing an echo chamber to be built, to allow an echo chamber and a movement to be built outside of constantly arguing with him, because nobody's going on fucking Cozy to argue with him. He has a circle jerk group of people.
This Liberty thing is explicitly an anti-Semitic conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it's a
insane.
dog whistle.
Let's finish
It's a joke, you fucking tard.
this up. We got 30 seconds.
Dude, I am taking too long with this video, and because it's so stupid. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the leg stuff.
Left of Turkey Tom being the goated alpha male that he is.
Make sure to share it.
U35 is still beefing with kids. You really have to Oreos. Word up to Nick. Before we wrap up, got a question real quick. Why do all the hot ones not like dick?
I see them making fun of you on Kiwi Farms. They're talking about how much of a creep you are, and you're such a fat loser that no girl would want to touch you even if she's on the ground and needs that CPR.
I just put Tipster in a case-sized casket. Triple XL. You're like H3, but without the money. Your channel's dead. I find it funny. Shout out to Chris, but I love Sunny.
That's it. That's the whole thing.
Jeez. I'm going to be honest. I would shave my head and put on a flannel shirt for the full effect, but 2 out of 10.
Yeah, by the way, I need to correct Xylee real quick. That is an Anthony Fantano joke. Anthony Fantano, the guy that reviews music videos for a living and music for a living. Please do not fuck that up someone else.
Fair enough.
He looks like he smells. I'm not even saying that to be...
Okay. Listen, Keffals. Listen, girl. Girl. I'm going to say something. You look like you smell like a dumpster fire. When's the last time you washed your hair, girl? Like, come on. When's the last time you washed your hair? Well, let's just be honest here. When was the last time you washed your hair? You look like you smell. You look like you smell. Let's just be honest here. Shampoo your hair once in a while. Shampoo your fucking hair.
I mean, he actually looks like he smells.
What do you think he smells like?
Like, just BO, or like maybe he like tries to wear Axe to cover it.
I feel like because if you know,
tap out shirt, I know what it smells like. It smells like Axe.
I feel like because
smell like Axe.
There's an ongoing
Tipster is a Nazi and couldn't even burn off 6 million calories.
Oh my God!
Listen to Hair Tom and do some push-ups. At least 9 instead of doing 9 push-ups. I may go to hell for this joke.
Holy shit! Holy fuck! Holy shit! I wasn't expecting a 6 million joke. I wasn't expecting that. I'll be perfectly honest. I was not expecting that. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, we're going to get called anti-Semitic now. Oh, we're getting called anti-Semitic for this stream. 100%. Is it a roast to tell someone to use deodorant? No, it's not. It's not a roast. She doesn't look like she's had a shower in like 4 days, bro. Like, she's got nothing to say about Tom, bro. That shit's funny. It's cool. You could say you have a Jew in chat. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh god, that was funny. Holy shit. Holy fuck, that was great. I got the pass. We got the pass, chat. We got the pass.
With Tom about how he drinks like hella Monster Energy, so I feel like the scent of like Monster Energy just oozes from his pores.
Bro, you got the whole squad laughing on that joke, bro. You got the whole squad laughing.
Yeah, I quit that shit a while ago, and it's crazy. It turns your pee green. Yeah.
Why would you ever? I don't know. If I drank anything and it turned my pee green, I would be like, all right, I'm not doing this anymore. It's not like it's like addictive like cigarettes or something.
I legitimately, I guess I'd gotten the Death Stranding propaganda, and I'd assumed, you know, maybe Monster's better for you as far as caffeine introduction than coffee. It is not. Coffee is infinitely better for you than any like energy drink.
Yeah, those things are like really bad for you. Like anytime I ever drink an energy drink, I just feel like dog shit once the energy wears off.
I mean, like in Canada, like on a Monster Energy, it's like if you consume more than 2 and experience the following symptoms, immediately seek medical help.
Oh, I drank 2 Monsters once. Biggest mistake of my life. Back to back 2 Monsters was not a good decision, and I never did it again. Yeah.
Man, these guys are so good. Their commentary is fucking insane, bro. Their commentary is the best. Oh god, I don't know if I can get to the leg stuff. I'll be perfectly honest. We've been going for 3 fucking hours, guys. 3 hours. On tipster shit. 3 hours. Holy fuck. There was so much retarded shit to break down. Holy fuck. I don't know if I can get to the leg stuff. Okay, we'll go to the leg stuff. We'll do the leg stuff. My final position on Tipster is bitch. He's a bitch. He's a hypocritical bitch that has never been able to stand for anything. Used Augie and Nick as a shield, and now he has Keffals as a shield. Deflected against the Dojangles stuff. Xanderhall's a retard. Look at him again. He lost all of his money in PayPal because he doesn't have a bank. And Keffals doesn't look like she showers ever. I would not go anywhere near that. So, there you go. Y'all are retarded. Okay. I'm going to make this really short because I'm getting a headache. And I need something to eat. Because this beer is heavy. It's heavy. Make sure you subscribe. There's a reminder. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. We are so close to 6,000 subs. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the content so far. Oh, God. Okay. Now, chat. I have something to ask you. Do you remember when we found out that Leg did a diss track on packgod? Do you remember that? Do you remember the last stream? The members-only stream now? You guys remember that? I hope you do. I really hope you do. Because Leg got a copyright strike. Now, the copyright strike, he blames packgod for. Your video has been taken down from YouTube. packgod Disstrack, official music video. Tags packgod, right? Hi, Leg. Due to a copyright takedown notice we received, we have taken down your video from YouTube. He's literally being like, oh, it's been taken down. There's a copyright. You received a copyright strike. Technically a claim. Now, chat, I have a question to ask you. Is that packgod? Is that packgod? Chat. No? I'm seeing a lot of no's. I know some of you are trolling. This is not packgod. What any of this is, it's an old story I've covered for a while. It's on my channel. If you want to watch it, you can. It has nothing to do with the tipster stuff. It's completely different now. We're moving on to a new topic, and then I'm ending the fucking stream. I am tired. So this person copyright strike Leg. Leg made a diss track shitting on packgod, even though he said he wants to move away from the drama for making the worst goddamn apology video of all time. Now, this again, right here, screenshot from Leg's own community tab. Imagine striking diss tracks at packgod. Now, chat, he tried to post this on the Void channel. If you know anything about my coverage of packgod and Leg, they used to have a channel called Void together. Then he proceeded to try and upload the video to his YouTube channel, to the Void YouTube channel, which he stole from packgod, and basically cut him out of everything. No money, everything, caused reputable damage to packgod's bottom line, and caused hell for him. This is the best part of all this. His community tab starts bullying him for getting it wrong. He didn't strike it down, Clown Boy. It legit says it was taken down by Usher. And the reason why is because you use 4 beats in the song that were not yours and infringed copyright. So according to that individual, that leg actually ripped off beats from somebody and they copyright striked them. I have no idea to pronounce this guy's fucking name. This guy committed copyright infringement on a song that he said was original. A diss track that was original, and said, I didn't need a fucking ghostwriter. I'm really good at this. packgod doesn't have to write my music. I'm good at this. He lied. So he posts it there, and boom, guess what? His whole community tab starts shitting on him immediately. Holy shit, I can't believe I was still subscribed. Thanks for reminding me. Going to unsubscribe. Thanks for reminding me to unsubscribe. I forgot I was subbed. Thanks for reminding me to unsub. LMAO, nice try. All of these people started shitting on him. Like, immediately. And there's a mass influx of people fucking unsubscribing from his channel. Can we believe that, chat? That's the update on Leg. There's not much more. Leg is a loser. He made a terrible diss track. And I'll probably make a separate video about this if I'm being perfectly honest. Because I don't want to, I really, really, really don't want to, harp on this. Because I think I'm done. I'm fucking exhausted. It's been 3 fucking hours. 3 fucking hours. 3 hours and 10 minutes. I just want to say thank you to everybody who was watching. We had over 300 plus people watching this entire time. I want to thank you guys for all your support recently, especially the people that donate, especially the people that just watch in general. Thank you guys so fucking much for everything that you do. You guys are great. If you guys want, you can become a member. We do members only streams, and most of the fuck around streams that I don't keep on the channel go right to members only. So if you want to watch me say or do retarded shit that isn't drama related, make sure you become a member and watch those. I will give a shout out to the people that have currently donated today. Let me pull those up if the fucking stream thing will work or not, or just be a total fucking loser. Let's see here. I want to say thank you very much to Gaming Witch, Zombie Chick, CIA, QTV, Pigeon, Pseudo, Shadow Humor. Let's see who else, and Dr. Terminator for his membership. Memberships make the channel go round. Super chats are really appreciated. You guys can always do those. I do want to also say thank you to the direct donations today from the CIA and the FBI. Thank you guys so much for your direct donos. Those really help out to the goal that we're pushing for to get a new camera for the channel. All donations are well used and keeps this channel afloat, and I reinvest some of it into the channel. So thank you guys so much for all your continued monetary support. I think it was a great stream. I'm going to keep this live. I'm not going to monetize it because I said a lot of things that definitely can't be monetized on YouTube. So if you want to support, become a member. And yeah, let me see who we can raid real quick. I want to raid somebody with you guys. We have almost 200. We have over 200 people here. Let me see if there's anybody to raid. Nope, nobody's live. Not a single person is live right now. Damn, that sucks. Well, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe again. Become a member if you are new. And I will see you guys in the next one. See you guys. I'm not going to raid Tipster. Tipster doesn't deserve this viewership. Tipster doesn't deserve shit. Tipster L. Tipster's a Nazi.